gonna get a new set of wheels.
Man, what'd you say? Some new brakes and rollers.
It's kids on campus driving Range Rovers.
And they mamas and daddies paying for them. You gotta pay for your car.
Shit, when we was in college, especially still, we motherfuckers had Maseratis and shit. Oh, fucking well. Fuck it.
Bet them hoes got repossessed.
Ain't no they dad and mama paying for that shit. They ain't even paying for it.
I be feeling like every white person I see just in like debt first. I don't know, I just got this whole stigma like they got a nice ass house paid off, nice ass truck.
With the
I'm
people
gonna tell you how they do that because I have a white friend that did it.
They doing backwards.
Her daddy, they had the money to pay for her. They had the money to pay for her to go to college, but they didn't. They had saved it, but they didn't pay for her. What they did was they let her get the loan money, and then they put the money they had paid for her to go into to college in a high yield savings account. So it increased the money and all of that, and then they just used that to pay off the loan. But in reality, it tripled out the rest of her money, so she ended up having like 3 times as much money as it would have cost her to pay off the loan. Yeah. But her daddy in finance and stuff like that, so he'd already figured that stuff out.
I know. Hey, you got $1?
Nah, I ain't cash.
Not you finna. I did not
You mean what? I'm hungry, man. I ain't eating all day.
Crazy. Where you get $1? I'm gonna give you $1. Where the dollar at?
I'm hungry as hell.
I don't care about your hunger. That's an even better selling point.
That's messed up.
Cash happening.
I'm gonna eat checkers when I get home, so I can throw up and shit.
What you said?
Boy, I ate checkers like 2 weeks ago. Boy, I'm glad we got 2 bathrooms at the house, cause man, that shit was.
That's what you do. You had to repaint the bathroom. I know you put the paint on the wall. Yo,
are you recording?
Hey man, I was gonna say your ass just started recording. I looked up, I saw the light on.
This nigga really an outlaw.
He's been recording for like the past 5 minutes.
I only been recording the last 2.5.
You really an op though.
On that note, welcome back to the episode of Gots to Be More Careful podcast.
Got to be more careful than that shit.
We all do it. Shit.
We all do what?
Shit.
Not like that.
Man, listen. You ever seen that Dave Chappelle skit where he fly out the toilet? Well, I said that Chuckle Burger and that fish sandwich weren't worth it, boy.
The fish sandwich is what did it to you.
Yeah.
That shit was good, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was good.
Had you good and shit.
Yeah.
But we back again on another episode, folks. We got Theo here with us. We got Good with us. We got Percy P and me, of course. No smoke again this week. We're gonna move on past on that though. But how y'all fellas doing though?
Man, I'm feeling good. My boy done came through with some goddamn real bill. He ain't come through with that whatever the fuck he had. What was it?
It was a travel brand.
He brought the white bill.
The European beer, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the shit you did. Not Corona.
Got you there, buddy. That's Pablo Escobar.
That's what I said.
That ain't Pablo Escobar. He from Medellin.
So how y'all fellas doing though? While Percy telling me to pause. No did it.
Man, this shit the same.
No did it. No did it.
You been to a couple of parties, haven't you?
Nah.
No parties.
Yeah, them party. About the party. The one Denzel leave by 12, 1 o'clock.
I think me Miller really did that shit. I think he did.
But here's the thing though, I keep up with some stuff, not everything. So what is the deal? I keep seeing people talking about me Miller, but what's the deal?
It's a video I seen on Twitter. His bodyguard, P. Diddy bodyguard, snuck a video of Diddy getting. He said Diddy spiked his drink or some shit like that. That shit was disturbing.
So Diddy.
What they got to do with McMillan?
He spiked Meek Mill's drink and he was fucking him.
Oh, I thought you said Diddy. That's why I like, what you talking about?
No, Diddy spiked his drink.
Oh, Diddy was fucking.
Oh, so he popped that Molly and the champagne?
Yeah.
I
I don't know. It was an audio recording and he claimed he was Diddy's old bodyguard. I don't know, but Meek Mill do be doing some questionable stuff.
Oh, you
though.
talking about yeah, him. Oh yeah, you talking? Shit, I can't think of his name. He was around back in the 90s doing all that bull crap too. Yeah, he telling everything.
Great man.
No, not crazy.
This is something hard.
Brand new flavor. Yeah.
Diddy gonna give you some flavor.
Free R. Kelly, man.
What my boy did be saying.
That's why you got the R. Kelly.
You got the bald head when he was in the 90s. I don't see nothing wrong.
And you got the braids from I Wish.
Yes, stuff.
God
Damn, boy, you went
No, I'm an R. Kelly. Don't act like niggas ain't R. Kelly fans still.
I'm the biggest R. Kelly
Like,
fan. I ain't gonna never stop listening.
I still play that
From the
nigga.
Buffet, the Black Panthers, Love Letter, TP2.
Real Talk,
From
probably
'90s.
probably one of the funniest songs he ever fucking made. Bro. You ever heard Real Talk? It's on the Zoo album.
No, I ain't never heard that.
No, is it Zoo or Double Play? It's one of it. Well, it got the song Zoo on it.
That video funny as fuck.
You saw it?
Y'all heard that song, He Saved Me by R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you are a heathen, like 16 years old. What he say?
Hey, one thing about R. Kelly, you gonna put some inspirational shit out.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though. When you look at R. Kelly, that's why can't nobody. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about the man. The man is the greatest fucking. He's the king,
Man,
bro.
they, not to forget, everybody's song, I Believe I Can Fly. They fifth grade graduation.
What would you say?
Man, I think R. Kelly can go toe to toe with Michael Jackson in the verses, though.
Well, I can't fuck with R. Kelly.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't no toe to toe. Ain't no toes involved. It just Kelly.
It'll be strong, but I think
Bro,
R. Kelly
listen to me when I tell you this.
will come out on top, though.
I am one of the biggest Pac fans in the world. I don't give a damn who you put in the ring with R. Kelly. You not coming up out that motherfucker on top. I don't care who you are. Bro, you can put Jodeci, you can put goddamn
Jodeci
Chris
is
Brown. I'm talking about you can put all these motherfuckers together, they hits. Get what R. Kelly gonna do. Oh, I gave y'all 20, but I got another 20 in the chamber. Oh, then I got another 20 clip under. Why, please, man? All the songs he done rolling. Man, I ain't nobody. Cause all he gotta do is pull out the B2K. Boom, boom, boom.
He wrote that?
Yeah.
B2K was trash.
Tell me what you want.
B2K was trash.
You listen to Michael Jackson?
I like that song.
R. Kelly, too?
I used to. I wasn't really a big R. Kelly person when I was young.
He wasn't out here fucking like that.
You weren't allowed to?
So, what you mean? My folks,
I was just
my
asking.
folks listen to R. Kelly, but not like that.
Too much heathen music.
You funny.
No, he said you weren't allowed to.
You know who I think overrated? Prince.
Get the fuck out.
Cut the
Please
cat.
get the
I don't
fuck
know.
out.
I just never been. I never liked any of his music. I like Purple Rain and with Dubs. Right, but that's about it. Though.
That's it?
I don't really like his music like that. It don't appeal to me. I'm not this androgynous motherfucker that be just out here.
You
Like,
don't gotta be a Jackson like
you like Prince music? I don't like
love
Prince.
Prince.
I put Prince.
I bought a Prince
I'm
album.
Prince over
The
Michael
last
Jackson.
one, Black Swan.
No, Michael Jackson
I
way.
got Prince on vinyl, dude. Not a CD. Vinyl.
It's
I
my
had
Jackson.
the Black Sweat CD.
This man here has lost his everlasting mind and said that man is overrated.
To me. I just don't like his music.
I mean,
It don't appeal to me.
That's how I feel about Drake.
He definitely overrated because
I like the old Drake. I like the
Drake
new
always
one.
still my fucking.
it ain't his voice. The reason why I say overrated because with Drake, bro, they put him on this pedestal when he's not an artist. He's an entertainer. He don't write his own shit. He don't do none of that. He's really a person that's been pushed and helped in every way to make sure you make it. I can't put him in the category of people like a Scarface and like I said, Scarface, Tupac, Wayne, or Jay-Z, or Nas.
He bigger than him though.
Because
Because he's entertainer.
Yeah.
but that don't mean that because you bigger.
No, I'm saying no. He's saying they bigger.
That's what she said.
He's saying
Nah, he bigger than them. Like he got more clout and he more popular.
Because
But
look at-
musical wise,
So let me ask you something. Do you like comedians?
comedians, yeah.
Kevin Hart is the biggest comedian. But he's the biggest though. So you put him over Dave Chappelle? He's the biggest now.
No, not no more. Jay Chappelle, he really not that funny to me no more. And I'm a big Dave Chappelle fan.
Or you put him over Cat Williams?
No.
Or you put him over Bernie Mac? Or you
Nah.
put him over Eddie Murphy?
No.
But he the biggest though. So that don't mean nothing.
I'm going in terms of how I process comedy, and he's not that funny to me. I mean,
which one?
Kevin Hart, like he's funny. Like he made some good specials that I laugh to a lot, but like I don't.
I mean, when you put somebody in terms of biggest, that's like who's the most appealing to white people?
Chris Brown big, but you do white people
Yeah.
listen to him like that?
When he do pop music,
Chris Brown fucked himself up. Well, not fucked himself up, but people start looking at Chris Brown different because of the.
He was 17 though, like that was a long time ago.
But
People
you
still
got-
holding on to that.
But you gotta realize though, black people are the only ones who are stuck with something that they do. Because what my boy that played Toy Story, not
Hanks?
Toy Story, not Tom Hanks, the other guy,
Tim
Tim
Allen?
Taylor.
Tim Allen.
Yeah,
Tim Allen.
he went to jail before.
Tim Allen, don't nobody talk about that. Like,
Yeah.
don't nobody don't nobody talk about none of these white folk what they do. They let this man, they let a white man walk around during the time when Bill Cosby going through his thing. They went through the same thing, not the same thing. Went through some major at the same time. This man went on every national talk host talking about how the last 5 years he literally gave people AIDS, men and
Who?
women. Nobody talked about it. Charlie Sheen.
Oh yeah, the nigga that played Iron Man, that nigga got
Robert
a
Downey Jr.
yeah, he got
Yeah.
a criminal past.
he got his job, but
You feel me?
they fucked up Kane and Conquer
See what I'm saying?
over some shit he ain't even fucking do.
But here's the thing though, but here's the kicker part. I don't blame white folks though. I blame us because we allow it. Anytime white folks go through something, you see
The Jonathan Major shit went on us though.
No, this is what I'm
I don't
saying.
think it's on him either, for real.
No, what I'm saying is this. When white folks have these scandals going on, white folks talk about it, but they do this right here. But when we get fucked up, this is what we do. Oh, hell no, we so loud. But
TikTok and all that.
you feel me? Like, we got to throw it out there. We keep blasting. We'll keep going with it non-stop. White folks whisper about that shit a little bit. Slide the shit on the road. Keep going. We can't let this shit go.
But that because if white folks mad at you, they know not to hire your ass.
Is Dan Snyder in jail yet?
When we want somebody not to be hired, we pretty much gotta yell and scream because we know these motherfuckers just like the R. Kelly shit. They would have kept letting R. Kelly do the fuck he wanted to do when we ain't say shit.
Well, what good
But
is
here's the
this
thing,
dude?
though. Guess who else did the same shit?
Dan Snyder.
No.
He was even worse.
Bro, you know who?
He got Amanda
you
Bynes
know who
pregnant.
owns something? And he put his daughter in this same thing, this same sexualized position at 15, 16 years old.
Who?
He's dead. He owned Playboy.
Oh, wow.
So what difference did R. Kelly, what was different that R. Kelly did that this man didn't do? And there's plenty of stories about what he was doing at his Playboy mansion.
Yeah.
But it ain't getting blown out of proportion. Why? Because white folks gonna push it on the rug. We niggas know about it, but don't say nothing. But when it's one of us that do some shit, we ready to blast their head. Just like maybe when they were talking about, well, R. Kelly, we need to cancel R. Kelly. Okay, you can cancel R. Kelly. I better not see another black person watch Django. Paddington or none of that. Cause Harvey Weinstein, he produced a lot of these movies that we watch. So don't stop watching them too. Matter of fact, stop watching Lifetime because the man that owns Lifetime is a pedophile. The same Lifetime show that they shot the Survivor R. Kelly on.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
Yeah.
As long as they ain't counsel Bill Cosby, I'm good.
We have selective outrage. Don't nobody have selective
They try.
outrage more than us. Because even with the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, I see so many of our own people down in Angel Reese for how she do. But man, if you watch basketball, you watch these sports for real, it ain't just Caitlin Clark. It's a lot of these people that they do the same shit.
But I'm gonna say this though, with the Angel Reese thing, man. Like she got on the podium and talking about she's been sexualized, but she's literally making like videos of her getting the wax and she's showing the wax of her. You seen that? Like you shaking ass all on camera. We ain't doing that.
Contradicting yourself, baby.
Yeah, like that's
why I see both sides of it because at the same time,
she knows
they was sexualizing her before she even did all this shit.
I don't know, but she.
But in his defense too, though, in the same sense, we're gonna be real.
But I see both sides.
If you're gonna scream, if you're gonna feel like you're being sexualized, you can't do sexualized things.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Cause like Dave Chappelle, you know your boy had a special on Killing Me
Because
Softly.
honestly, it's only a period of time before they start, a matter of time before they start doing juju like that.
What was that?
Chick from USC.
You said Juju
Oh,
or
yeah.
us?
The chick from USC.
You mean us?
No, before people start sexualizing juju.
I thought they already started doing it.
I ain't seen it yet.
Not
That
seen
one, it ain't how they did Angel Reese.
Because
Yeah.
because they haven't with Juju, like Juju.
And then you don't
talking
see
about
Juju
she
posting
out
like
there.
that either, though.
Mhm.
Angel Reese, she fell into the trap. I feel like because like she was out on TikTok, she's making herself more known, which is cool.
But I think that was a part of her NIL too, though. She had to make herself more brandable.
she got to get the endorsement money.
But NIL or not, man, let's be honest. In this day and age, the way this society, social media driven, she was gonna be doing it either way.
Yeah.
She just got a name.
I don't know because she been around. She been around before she even got to LSU. So she transferred.
But here's the thing, though. When she was at Maryland, right? She was known, but she wasn't known, right?
But I'm saying,
So
people
now-
knew she could still fucking hoop.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, once you get in that spotlight, everything is magnified, like everything. So you was next to the light, you had a little glim on you. But once you actually in that light, and that motherfucker directed on you, bro, they would look at your toe polish like, ugh, it's a little chill. She can't afford to get her. You know what I'm saying? They gonna blow it out of proportion then. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
I mean, I get that, but like I said, I seen some shit on Speak, and it was in Jorte was saying, yeah, they do these male. They bring different energy for the male people who want to play the villain role. But the thing is, Angel Reese posts. Draymond don't be on his social media like that. LeBron don't be on his social media like that. Don't know
LeBron be posting
pro
every day.
players you see. If they do post, they post the game, and you probably don't see them post until the next season. Angel Reese making TikToks and all this shit every fucking
No,
week.
what she was saying. Well, I know I watched that because I be on the FS1. What she was saying is the treatment because
I get that, but the treatment comes from you putting yourself out there to be treated. Soon as Angel Reese hit the goddamn scenes, what she do? She went on TikTok, had that skinny ass, pink ass, Fashion Nova shit on. It should look like it didn't supposed to fit. And then she put it on and it fit. You putting yourself out there like that.
Oh, you want the sexualized part?
Yeah, like all the shit that she getting criticized for.
Part.
You putting yourself out there like that.
Like she has been villainized.
That's why I say I see both sides of it because at the same time,
Yeah, we ain't sexualized.
Because
though. She
here's the
sexualized
thing. This is what we gonna be honest, right? This is where it really started. The whole last season, they got clips of this. I ain't watched all the game, but I watched a good bit. Caitlin Clark be out here. When I tell you Caitlin Clark, like the female version of Larry Bird with the trash talking and the hand gestures.
But they love that shit, though.
But they loved it.
They loved
But
it.
the
They know
moment
you did
somebody
that.
gave her a dose of her own medicine,
Yeah.
that's when Angel Reese became
But
the
it was-
villain and they started labeling her as a thug.
It was grown ass niggas talking about this punk and all that. Like it's a lady, bro. Like a little 20-year-old.
But nobody said nothing none last season and when Caitlin Clark was doing all that shit that Angel Reese did to her.
Yeah.
All that man, Caitlin, it's a game where Caitlin told her girl, said, shut up, how many points you got? Like talking reckless.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Then they got one where the coach said something, Caitlin like, man, you see what I'm doing to your team?
and that's why I say I see both sides of it because on her end, well, on that shit when it comes to the game, you can't make her even if you make her the villain. She owning all that shit. Cause she still balling, she still talking shit, she doing what she's supposed to do. This shit, it's a fucking competition. You supposed to goddamn battle
But that's
and
what.
talk
But
shit.
that's more so where.
But that's what I'm saying.
Joe was talking about in that part.
I
That's
get that
what
part.
she's
But I'm talking about when she was talking about she don't go through what most males go through. She was talking about the sexualizing part. When you put yourself out there like that, well, I ain't gonna lie. Draymond did put himself out there once. he took some shit for like a couple months, but Draymond leaked a pic one time.
Oh, I remember that.
But I don't know. But he ain't get criticized like she do because she a female. So but that's why I say I get both parts because at the same time.
But the thing is, if you're beautiful, here's the thing though. If you are a beautiful woman, and this is being honest, you're a beautiful woman, you're gonna get.
And I feel like
sexualized.
you a fucking weird ass nigga. You probably like in your our age to your 40s, and you looking at this little girl like she's a sex symbol. Or something.
Oh no, that is true. That is true. But I'm just talking about.
And that's why I do get that part too. That's why I'm like I get both sides. 'Cause
I'm more
the
on
sexualizing part when you a grown ass man in your 50s, 40s, and 50s, and you looking at this little girl like that,
Yeah, you know that definitely is a problem.
Creeped out.
But you ain't gonna sit here and tell me, baby, if you're a beautiful woman, that you ain't gonna be sexualized. Because as a man, being honest, I love softball. Man, a couple years, about 4 years ago, boy, I was like, boy, have y'all seen these Oregon players? Boy, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like, have y'all not? I ain't get on Facebook or saying that, but I'm talking to them. I'm like, boy, y'all not. Boy, you better go look at them Oregon women. That softball team.
Volleyball too, but I ain't
I watch volleyball strictly.
You said that's soft. You heard him.
Hey,
I love my wife.
hey, I watch volleyball strictly for that, but my favorite sport to be watching.
Trey.
Oh. Tennis. When they hit the ball, you hear, ah.
Hell no. Curling. You want to watch something? Watch curling. Women's curling. I'm just bullshit. I'm
You'll be
watching
watching Serena, I hear, oh.
shit. They
Hey,
just
baby.
that person tell it curling is a woman's event because they got a mop and a broom.
But no, all serious though, man. You going to get sexualized. I mean, male or female. Women are women's sexualization is put on a bigger broad than men
Because you got a whole bunch of creeps out here.
But no, it ain't that. You know why? Because the world don't really give a shit about men. So it's like if a man gets sexualized, oh well, like for example, with the Kevin Gates thing, a woman goes with the Kevin Gates trying to touch his dick. Hey, get back. She's still going, hey, get back. He killed her. Oh my God, it's in the world. Okay, scratch that. Now
He was married too.
But hold, here's the thing though.
Oh,
now
yeah.
let me as a man go and try to grab Beyonce pussy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You going to jail.
but say she kicked me. Well, that's what you get. You shouldn't have did that. That's a woman. Why would you do that? That is some creep shit. But if a woman do it and he kicked,
Yeah.
oh, that is wrong. You should have kicked that woman.
It's
But
always
she
been double
touching
standards
me.
with that. You know.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, go to like any place with bathrooms. Women bathrooms gonna always be closed, and when the men always is open. They not trying to protect men. You can see it from the bathrooms. They'll never have a woman bathroom door open. Unless you go to a rest stop and it's open on either side. But if you go to anywhere, they bathrooms are like I went to a place recently. It got men and women. The men, it's not even a door, it's open. But the women actually has a door. You see what I'm saying? They gonna make sure they protect the women no matter what. The men is like, hey, whatever happens, happens. Oh well. Now you tell me if I'm wrong.
Toughen up, little nigga.
Toughen up, little nigga.
You a man can't protect yourself.
You feel me? But when I protect myself, I'm in trouble. Bitch grabbing on my dick, I feel threatened now. I kill her. Oh boy, that is assault. What? What you mean?
Shit, do a leg drop on her like Miguel did.
You feel me? That's wild. But like I just look at the Angel Reese thing, and to me, and I hate to say it, I really look at it as it's a race thing. And what pisses me off about the Angel Reese thing is so many black folks that is dogging this girl, and it's like, do y'all not see the shit that I see? And I ain't taking up for Angel just because she black. I'm looking at it like you can't be mad at somebody that's literally doing the same thing somebody else just did, and y'all say nothing about it. That's wild to me. So if it's a problem with one, let it be a problem with the other. That's all.
Man, I will say though, like, I wasn't really paying women's basketball no attention until like all of them was like popping on the scene for real. So
Yeah.
I've been watching for this is my 3rd year. Like I have always watched it, but it was like here and there. The last 3 years I actually like I've been watching, like I watched softball. Softball I watched that. I've been watching that for years. I'm watching softball.
I say about the last 3 for me when South Carolina started.
so if you want to open it, go ahead and open it. Thank you.
Just rip the Band-Aid out, man. God, you playing? But man, that's it though. Have y'all seen that post on Facebook about the dude texting his old lady?
Mm-hmm.
The military. I seen the original post. I couldn't share it. Not the post everybody else got. It's a post everybody else sharing, but it's not the original where the girl put the story up on her comment. I mean, on her status connected to the picture.
Yeah.
And it's an outrage about that. I thought y'all probably seen that.
I don't even really be on Facebook like that for real. That shit messy.
You be on Instagram.
Yeah, I be understanding.
Sending dark humor.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie though. Tales from the DMs, but that shit do be fun. Bro. I just don't
man, them 9/11 videos, bro. Like it'll be a plane flying the building, or just bounce back. I'm like, who edited this shit, bro? That's all my reels be full of now. Different views in
I got
9/11.
dark humor, so that shit be funny as hell to me. My first interaction, I'm man, what the fuck?
I be thinking like I be doing too much.
Man, you ain't see the one they did with the Baltimore Bridge? Did I see that?
Man, I seen a lot of them hoes, bro.
Man, they got the Baltimore Bridge, but the bridge in the background is fucked up.
Yeah.
And then it's an episode of SpongeBob.
When you drove off that mug, hey, that shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hilarious. I don't care. That shit was hilarious, man. I hear open this bridge. That shit was incomplete. Like that. Hey, how do it? Hey,
Miss Pub drove smooth off that motherfucker. A drop top boat.
that shit crazy how that bridge fell though. Like that shit like he was going slow as hell too. Like,
Yeah.
but people trying to make conspiracy theories. Like, who the fuck goes to Baltimore and that's important and be like, we're gonna crash this bridge because that shit has significant meaning. That shit don't mean shit.
It's like it puts me in mind of this movie called
Stay woke,
Brick
my
Mansion.
brother. It ain't about the bridge. They just want to turn your attention to do the bigger things, brother.
Right.
They knocked the bridge down so they don't see what they're doing to Diddy.
It's all a part of Diddy playing.
Man, they said Did was on the run saying can't stop, won't stop.
Man, they start calling nigga the diddler.
That shit funny as shit.
50 Cent the funniest nigga on the goddamn social media, bro.
Bro, listen. Anytime I see something go on, and y'all gonna probably judge me a little bit, I don't give a fuck. But if something go on with certain rappers, I go straight to 50 Cent.
I do too. That shit is funny.
I don't even need to go to Facebook and see. I'm going to 50 Cent IG.
And then Steve J, he just stupid. He just I don't know if he just want to clout.
Did he just go at 50?
He told 50 he want to fight.
Yeah, don't do that.
You think 50 still got
50
it?
posted a video of Jocelyn beating just Stevie J up.
You said that he still got
You
it.
think he still got it?
This is nigga from the hood, right? If I'm beefing with somebody and somebody be like, man, what you think about Person? In the situation, man, little Person got the man, he ain't no bitch now. Now fuck Person, but he ain't no bitch. But that's the ultimate compliment that a nigga that don't like you can give you. You know what I'm saying? You got too many folks like that's really from 50 hood that is on video like the Smack DVDs that was like, you know, talking about 50, but like, hey, the motherfucker got them hands. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
bro, he got it, and he always working like he still ball. You know, he was a boxer. And then he was with Floyd Mayweather, sparring with him and shit. Like, 50 can fight, bro.
What did he say fuck me for?
That man is me.
Would you fight 50 for 500,000?
Yeah.
1-on-1.
Yeah. How long in the ring?
Street fight.
Oh, street fight.
Like you gotta do 3 minutes.
Yeah. I fought 500 grand.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Would you fight Mike Tyson?
No.
You might not come out that far.
No.
Spending that $500 might be the difference.
Like,
You
and that
spend
shit
it.
on medical
I was
bill.
about to say, you spend half of that on medical
You know
bill.
what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah, Mike Tyson don't beat that boy ass. I know that shit really.
Yeah, he don't beat that boy ass, man.
It's crazy though. I wouldn't fight.
I mean,
I'd fight Floyd.
age is in
I don't give a
situation.
fuck,
Man,
man.
but-
Look at Mike Tyson.
I'm gonna tell you something real quick. You ready for the fight, Tam? Ready? Shit, I ready.
somebody finna be a rich nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
I do
That nigga said it took a while, but I do not.
When is that fight?
I don't
know.
Sometimes
But it's gonna be on
May, I think,
Netflix.
if it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, so.
Man, they feel bad for that one, but shit.
Listen, I honestly think it's gonna be a draw. I don't think anybody, I honestly, Jake Paul is smart. People don't like to talk, people like to down the man, but I don't give that
man.
boy is smart.
But business, man.
People mad because they didn't think of it first. He's smart.
Yeah. Came in here, bro.
Can't argue with that.
The man is finna have people drawn to this fight. And I'm gonna tell you, I feel like he got some of this from Floyd Mayweather. I'm finna draw all these people to this fight. Let y'all watch this shit. And I'm finna go walk away with a bag. And my opponent finna walk away with a bag too. That's it.
That's what Floyd been doing.
That's what I say. He got the blueprint from Floyd.
Yeah. Ever since the Pacquiao fight, I feel like Pacquiao should have won that shit.
Floyd been doing this since way before that.
That Pacquiao fight.
Floyd was catching everybody at the end of their career.
I'm gonna say that now. Cause one day I'm gonna give Floyd. I'm not even a Floyd fucking person. But when Floyd started out, them first goddamn 20, 25 fights,
I'm
that
talking about
boy
towards the
was
end. I'm talking about like the last 10 fights. He was catching everybody on the end.
A little bit. He done fought a couple of them young boys.
Shane, if you would have called Shane at the beginning of his career or in the middle of his career, he would have got his ass knocked the fuck out. The Shane was tagging his ass. He's supposed to lost that fucking.
No, the fight he's supposed to lost to the dude he fought twice.
De La Hoya.
No, it wasn't De La Hoya.
Whacked his motherfucking ass. I'm talking about the two that I saw.
Cause
If
crazy.
he would have called De La Hoya earlier, he would have whacked his motherfucking ass.
Cause crazy dude, goddamn, he could have beat Floyd, but stupid ass ended up headbutting twice and ended up losing by the exact point that they deducted from his ass.
He even called the motherfucker who knocked that Pacquiao late.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He called all the motherfuckers. He called Pacquiao at the end after he started getting knocked out.
Pacquiao took that fight. That Pacquiao fight with the contract was wild. That whole little contract and that shit was wild.
Because he didn't want to fight Pacquiao on his turn.
That shit was wild. But hey, the man making money. I wish I would have thought about it. Hey, Goob.
I wish I would have took up boxing.
You want to step in the ring? Hey, we got $100 million on the table.
I owe somebody a ass whooping, so I'm gonna get some boxing gloves. We can do that shit.
I already got the blueprint.
You in person? I mean, you and Torn? Because he looked at you when he said this shit.
I know, that's what I was
We finna have a pay-per-view, y'all. Live on TikTok. Percy.
Nah, I'm just playing, man.
What's your boxing name, Percy? Percy the Penetrator.
Hey, you got a little ring to it. Percy Penetrator.
Percy the Penetrator Potato.
And walking them out is the diddler.
Percy Torn, Walker Man.
I'm gonna have a penguin on a leash on.
He gonna be with him.
He gonna walk out the deal and can't stop, won't stop.
Copyright. What y'all think about Bronny going to the draft, though?
Man, that shit down. You know, I'm
From what I see,
He should have went to HBC.
no, he shouldn't have college now. From what I'm hearing, because from what I'm hearing from like other NBA players that was good and all this other shit, it says a super big difference between NCAA basketball and NBA basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Bronny trains like an NBA player, so him going to the NCAA was a waste of time altogether. Cause they was like, and when he go to the NBA, he gonna fit in his system in the NBA. He don't fit in the college system. No, it's not.
Come on,
They
man.
play different.
It don't matter, bro. If you can't hit a shot, you can't hit a shot.
It's not the. That's not how basketball work no more. Basketball is nothing but schemes and system play, especially in college.
What the fuck is we talking about? What is it? The 90s? The early 2000s?
What you think NCAA is now?
No. I'm asking you a question. You said NBA is about what?
Schemes.
Okay, you might want to step there. Not football player. They don't run schemes.
How they don't?
They don't.
How they don't?
What you have now in the NBA, you have position of basketball. They do not call plays. They do not scheme nothing.
Yes, they do.
You know who scheme stuff? It's pretty much 3 teams that scheme shit.
Probably Warriors and whoever else.
You got the Warriors.
I'm telling
You got the
you,
Denver Nuggets.
the shit
You
that
got
we
the-
see
you got
on
the Miami.
the shit that we think we seeing,
Spurs, bro.
that is the shit ain't how it really
No, not the
goes.
Spurs right now. The
Not
Spurs,
no more.
Not no more. The Spurs is a one man show right
Go
now.
listen to you. Can LeBron sit there and break him and JJ Redick break all this shit down. They don't do the shit that we see on TV that we thinking we see. That shit way more complicated than we think.
Oh, we know it's coming. That's why don't nobody want to run a triangle offense because it was so. But that's why I said what we talk about now is how many teams in the NBA? 32, right? Yeah. Out of 32 teams,
I thought it was 30.
30. Football 32, ain't it? Yeah. So out of 32 teams, let's say out of 32 teams, 10 on run schemes. The rest of them ain't running those schemes. I'm watching these boys, and even LeBron just. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up. LeBron just talking about how these boys don't want to do nothing but run ones. He said, man, they asked him one. They said, man, why y'all doubling me, bro? LeBron said, boy, you got 40. Anybody with anybody that's smart, it's a team. It's supposed to be a team game. We're going to double you. He said, everybody be want to run ones. Look at the Suns and how they play. They don't run plays. Them boys are doing pretty much one-on-one.
That's why they ass barely in the playoffs.
Why you think? Why you think when Chris Paul was with the Rockets and him and it's a video of Chris Paul going at James Harden like, bro, think you trying to go one-on-one. We need to run plays.
Everybody don't play ISO ball.
But that's what the game is, though.
Running like an ISO player.
No shit.
What team you think he gonna go to?
The Lakers.
He probably ain't even gonna get drafted.
They gonna pick him up as a
But
free
he gonna
agent.
be on the team though.
Oh, he definitely gonna be as a team.
He can still go back to college if he don't get drafted.
And he already entered the transfer portal, so he can really go down team.
That's what I'm saying. He can do whatever he do. He whatever he want.
Which I never heard of before.
They say he was thinking about FAMU. So
You don't know damn.
That's only because LeBron's sponsoring fans.
But now he's talking about Ohio State right now. Cause his dad.
if he couldn't make it at USC,
It wasn't the fact he couldn't make it. The system just didn't fit him. He's not a scorer like that. He's not a scorer. So you're not gonna build your scheme around him to score the ball.
so comparatively, what NBA player do you think he resembles right now?
His dad wasn't a scorer like that. Even if his dad wasn't a scorer.
When? Somebody in high school? Or like
Period. LeBron ain't no scorer. He a
this nigga got 40,000 points, bro.
That nigga been playing almost 20 years.
Exactly.
Kobe played 20.
He had 20,000 when he
Kobe played 20.
He had 20,000 when he left Miami.
And Kobe didn't play his first couple years.
He did.
No, he
He
didn't.
didn't play that much the first year, but the second year,
The man made the fucking NBA. He made the NBA.
And how many times Kobe been hurt?
In '96.
And how many times Kobe been hurt?
Kobe, he played hurt pretty much all his years.
He played hurt heavily because they made him big ass shoes because he tore his Achilles.
And what year was that? That was year 17, sir. I am a Kobe Laker fan, bro. You want to have this argument with me? We can go. And I put the dates with you. Hit you out.
LeBron still passed the fucking ball.
I mean, he gonna pass the ball, but
Because guess who has the most missed shots in NBA history? Kobe.
Because Kobe shoot a fucking ton.
That's my argument. Because with him, he said he played 40 years.
But the scheme, the scheme was around Kobe.
No, the scheme was never around Kobe.
Kobe just held the ball.
If you want somebody to shoot the fucking ball and you got Kobe on the team, who you want to shoot the fucking ball?
Shit, give me Kobe.
Robert Ward.
Robert Horry.
Smush Parker.
When you playing? Hold on, let me ask y'all.
Sasa Bucci
Let
had
me
a
ask
shot,
y'all. So we having this talk about sport.
Thank God Smokey in here.
Who was Kobe coach when he won his championships?
Phil.
Who was Jordan coach when he ran his championships?
Phil.
What offense has they ran the whole time?
Triangle.
Who ran?
Is that a scheme or not?
No.
That's
What you
a
said surrounded around Kobe. What is surrounded around Kobe?
It was to get Kobe isolated.
No.
What's your definition of a scheme? Tell me that first, so I
You
can.
come in with a game plan.
A game plan.
Your game plan, if you my scorer, I'm going to find out a way to get you the ball so you can fucking score.
That was Shaq.
It was...
He talking to a Laker fan, bro.
Shaq did it and Kobe did it. When Kobe left, what happened?
All right, let me ask
When
you
Shaq left, what happened?
Quick question. When Shaq left,
What happened? Who the ball went to? And even when Kobe was there, Kobe still had the ball. It was split between both of them.
Then they had to get Paul Gasol.
If what's name ain't that, who you kicking it out?
who lead the team in assists? G?
It wasn't.
Probably coach.
When you facilitate the offense, who
Probably
facilitates the
Derek
offense?
Fisher for real. Like, you playing?
No. Actually, one Fisher. When you facilitate the offense, who normally facilitate the offense?
Point guard.
Point guard, right? In the triangle offense, right? The point guard nor the shooting guard facilitates the offense. In the triangle, the small forward or the power forward facilitates the offense. When Steve Kerr got with the Warriors, he put in that he didn't do the triangle exactly, but he put that concept in there. That is why Draymond led in fucking assists because the power, the small forward.
Who are your shooters?
I mean, Draymond don't score anyway.
But he's what I'm saying.
Your scheme was to get your shooters open.
That was what I just said. I said it wasn't a triangle. I said he facilitated. I said he.
But your scheme was to get your shooters open. It's a scheme. No matter what you try to say, everybody come in the game. Oh, I'm gonna just let you play one-on-one all fucking game. No,
They do though.
no, the fuck they don't.
In this day and age, they
No,
do.
they don't.
Bro, you want to use LeBron? Go put up the clip of LeBron. Literally said all he doing now is playing wars. That's literally what this man just said. I just watched the clip today. Out his mouth, he said all they doing in the NBA now is playing wars. It's very few teams
If that was the
actually
case,
play.
if that was the case,
He said all the young guys just
young
just play
niggas.
young.
What is
Because they don't understand
What is
this
the
shit.
NBA full
They
of?
don't understand this
I mean,
shit.
it's half and half now, though. You still got a bunch of old niggas playing. Somewhat, I mean.
And get what some of the old niggas doing. You don't see these boys like, for example.
Clippers
You don't see KD running around doing all that. KD be standing in a particular
If
spot.
it ain't system ball, tell me what players right now is leading the league in like just the face of the leagues. All of them European, right?
Jokic.
And what the fuck kind of
Giannis.
basketball they play?
What I just said though, didn't I just say the Nuggets? I said out of 30 some teams, about 10 of them play a
It ain't
system.
about. I'm talking. All the goddamn 10 players that's playing right now, European or away from NBA ball, right?
Yeah.
What kind of system do they play outside the NBA? And why is it working now in the NBA?
All right, so what's the Luka? What's Luka's system?
Fundamental.
Luka? Have you not seen him play?
I mean, shit, fucking Luka and Kyrie.
Luka get the ball, and what's Kyrie?
Kyrie ain't nothing but a scorer.
And Kyrie
anyway.
And what he do?
Scored the ball.
Kyrie ain't
But what
did-
system is he running?
Kyrie ain't did none of that shit since he been there.
Oh my lord, what the fuck y'all be watching? Are y'all watching goddamn highlights?
I ain't got YouTube TV.
You a fucking lie.
No.
Oh.
That shit costs too much.
Man, y'all is tripping. I'm talking about tripping hard.
I mean, Trae Young, they probably play system basketball because he be averaging like 10 assists a game.
Well, assists don't mean
Kyrie went from
he's a
averaging
scorer.
30 points a game to averaging 25 this year.
why.
Because it's Luka's team. They want Luka to fucking score the ball.
But they're not running a system though. If you watch Luka play, Luka do more one-on-one
I'm a
than
Mavericks
anything.
fan. I'm a Mavericks fan. They split it. Kyrie just they shoot about the same amount of shots. Kyrie just don't be hitting for real like Luka do. Luka got a better shot than Kyrie. So they don't play a system. They don't play.
The plan is
it's for
to get Luka open.
But it's not a scheme.
Luka's the
That's
facilitator.
what the fuck is a plan then? What the fuck is game plan then?
That's really not a scheme though.
What the fuck is a
I-
game
you know what?
plan? What's a game plan? What is a game plan?
They don't.
What is a game plan? Tell me.
A game plan is when you go in the game like knowing what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this.
got
shit.
play.
And what is the scheme?
Same thing, but that's not a scheme though. I'm a Mavericks fan. I'll be watching that.
How is that not a scheme? It's the same fucking thing.
Luka is a ball hog. Luka's a ball hog.
Luka, how you gonna say Luka ball hog? The goddamn the team is fucking built around him.
Look up the Mavericks stats. He gonna have the most assists in the game because he hold the
The
ball.
game is built around him. He's supposed, if he ain't got the shot, he gonna facilitate that bitch.
That nigga gonna shoot.
He's supposed to get that bitch. He got the green light.
So basically, what he's telling me is the episode on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when
Carton.
when they were playing.
He's
basketball,
supposed to get that bitch
and
the
when-
wheel.
No, and he's saying, then he said, "What's the plan? Get rid of the ball."
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what we said.
That's a part of your fucking scheme.
That ain't no scheme. No goddamn scheme.
I don't.
If I'm drawing plays up to get you open, what is that?
That's not a. But
He's not. They not drawing the
yeah, that's not. They not really drawing plays. Luka just is shooting at him,
I'm
man.
gonna ask you a question real quick. So
Alright.
let me ask you a question.
Bro.
All right. Hold on. Wait.
Luka
Hold on.
just shooting
Wait.
Y'all can have that one.
No. Wait. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Because it's the same shit in fucking football.
Is this a scheme right here?
It's the same shit in
I
football.
got the ball. I inbound the ball. I give it to Luka, right?
Yeah.
Luka ain't pass the ball to nobody. He come down there, he dribble, he do one-on-one, he shoot the ball. Is that something I drew up?
Figure this out. Why the fuck, if your point guard is supposed to have the ball, why the fuck they let Draymond bring the ball down? Because they trying to get fucking
Well,
what?
that's different though. They do schemes.
That's a scheme.
The Warriors do schemes. That's why
That is
they're
a
so successful.
scheme.
I'm talking about the Mavericks. They not scheming.
Did we not just say
They
the
just
Warriors
getting
wanna do
Luka
that scheme?
open.
They just got two niggas that can.
It's the point they getting Luka. Oh, all right.
Now Luka does average almost 10 assists a game.
If he don't got the shot, he gonna diss that bitch.
how much
The same reason Curry and Paxson got they fucking shine. If Jordan didn't have his fucking shot, what he did? He passed that bitch because he wanted to fucking win.
Last year he had about average 8 assists. So he averaged.
The numbers don't tell everything. When you watch basketball, for example, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook averaged double assists for
Stat
a whole year,
pattern.
right? Do you know if you watch the game, this is what Russell would do. Russell be trying to get his shot. If he can't get the shot, he throw a last second pass to somebody. They shoot it. It's like the end of the shot clock shot type thing. Or he'll go up. And if he see like two people on, he'll do a quick little dunk. That is that, like them type of assists, like yes, technically there are assists, but you gotta look at why that assist happened. If I keep dunking you the ball at like three seconds ticking on the clock and you hit it, yes, technically it's my assist. But bro, that's not a real assist in my eyes.
Yeah, he only getting assists because they doubling him and leaving somebody open.
Because they just Iman Shumpert just talked about what they used to do.
I don't listen to none of that.
No, I'm just saying. But this is what this is what Iman Shumpert said. He said, bro, people don't give JR enough credit. He said, because every time the little shots y'all be seeing, it be people like the end that's ticking. They give him that shot because don't nobody else want to fuck up they percentage.
Yeah.
And he be draining them holes.
Yeah.
He said, bro, this is what Iman said. He said, bro, that is what they be doing in the league, bro. That's how a lot of these folks get a lot of them assists. He said, when you be looking at these assists and shit, he said, bro, look at the game and it'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Because don't nobody look at Russell Westbrook as a point guard. He has averaged 10 assists for 4 years straight.
Now, Norris Cole was on Udonis Haslam and Mike Miller podcast recently. He named Russell on the top 5. Probably wasn't like ever. So I disagree on that.
You by listening to that, I heard that same podcast.
Yeah,
What Noah Cole said his role was
I ain't
to sit in the fucking corner and wait for the fucking ball. Because if they don't have their shot, what they gonna fucking do? That was a part of the fucking game plan.
I mean,
Shooters are on the team because they scheme them in to sit in the fucking corner and wait on their shot.
But
if they don't get their shot, they don't get their shot.
how many points he averaged? He only averaged like
Because
6 points a game though. Like, that's not really.
They don't shoot that much because if they don't got their shot, they don't get their shot. Because
They had too many.
if LeBron take his shot, he know he gonna make it. Of course he gonna fucking
Norris
go.
Cole was on the bottom of the totem pole in Miami though. That nigga, he had Shane Battier, Mike Miller,
But actually,
Rashard Lewis, all of them.
Miami had a scheme though. They actually ran plays.
That's about 5 or 6 teams we done said already and got teams.
Them old though. That coach still up. And did I say Miami is one of the teams that still run schemes? You not listening. I said out them 30 teams, I said 10 of them. We said Miami. We said Denver. We said what my boy, the Golden State
Shot.
Warriors. We said this.
With OKC. So Shot just doing it.
They run schemes. I give them that because they
I listen
Spurs.
what I said. Spurs don't run no scheme.
They ain't really got nobody for real. Like they got Wemby.
All right.
Who else they got? You don't even watch
That's the
basketball.
most fundamental team in the fucking
It
league.
used to
Are
be.
you crazy, dude?
They got the same fucking coach.
And that
That nigga is on his deathbed, bro. Come on, dog.
Well, damn. Don't do something like that.
So just because he old, he changed his
Nah,
scheme.
but for real though, like they not winning.
It ain't about winning. Even if you got a scheme, you lose. It's still a scheme now. But they don't have schemes right now.
Name me one more person other than Wemby that's on the Spurs right now. Name me one person.
Trey Jones.
Oh,
Jeremy
right
Sohan.
now, which guy got a scheme? I forgot about them Houston Rockets. They got a scheme.
I mean, now they do because they got a decent coach.
You know what I'm saying? But they do have a scheme. That's what I'm saying. Out of 30 teams, it ain't that many that actually run play.
If you telling me no NBA coaches out here got schemes or game plans and they just hire motherfuckers out there, that means we can go out there and just.
Let me ask you a
coach
question. Do you think the Phoenix Suns have a scheme
to get
right now?
To get KD the ball, get him open.
It's bull.
First of all, they got too many superstars to be sorry as they is. They literally like
because they don't know how to shut the ball yet.
Oh,
Where they take turn.
Bradley Beal ain't nothing no more.
Them niggas don't know how to shut the ball for real.
Bradley Beal said that he hurt it.
I get that.
And then they frazzled them motherfuckers.
They're like when they were with the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie said, we don't need a coach. We got it. They were taking turn doing ISO with him, James Harden, and KD.
Get your best player. Find a way to get your best player the
I ain't
ball.
gonna find a way if I give you the ball. If I inbound you the ball and you walk down the court, ain't no plays being ran. You just go straight to ISO. That's not a game plan.
Yes, fuck it. What the fuck you think it is then?
That is not a game
so
plan.
can I ask you a question? And this may be off. So
No, not a game plan. I'm sorry. That's not a scheme.
How? Because if I got a scheme to counter your fucking whatever logic this shit was, if I got something to play defense against that, you gotta find a way to adjust to that shit. What the fuck is it then?
What adjustment they making? I'm just asking, what adjustment?
You just said why they doubling me?
No. I said LeBron James said this.
That's a fucking adjustment.
what's the Ravens scheme right now?
Run the ball, play good defense.
That's a real scheme.
Run the ball who? Like Lamar run the ball or?
Don't matter. Run the fucking
Run the
ball.
ball by committee.
Well, now it's finna be get a bitch to Derrick Henry.
So every time, in my mind, because I don't watch foot like NFL,
It's the same shit.
every time a
football.
quarterback scramble, like that's not like a scheme to me.
He don't
Is
even
that
like
a scheme?
basketball.
It's the same shit in football.
I know you don't. He said you don't.
So I don't know what I'm saying. Because if you watch the Spurs right now, they really don't run nothing. They literally let Wemby do ISO.
Yeah, I throw that bitch to Wemby.
And he been buying that whole goddamn doing behind the back spin move. That's it. They just give him the ball and they move out the way.
I thought that nigga was gonna be sorry.
When I'm thinking about this one, now if he want to say the game plan, it's say, hey, just give him the ball, move out the way. Now I'm with him. But when we talking about a scheme is I'm drawing up something to run something to make something happen. They're not drawing up nothing by saying get the ball, go do 1-on-1, score the ball. That's not a scheme. Now if you want to call it the game plan, I'm with you 1,000%.
Scheme and gameplay the same thing.
It's not. It's not.
How?
It's not.
Now, could you say a game plan is like what you trying to do the whole game, and the scheme is like what you trying to do at the moment?
Yeah, schemes to me would be like last play of the game or something, or you know,
Like a 2-minute drill or some shit like that.
yeah, or
running a
you know,
play.
somebody hot on the other team scheme it to like
It's
you know,
running
shut
a
them
play,
down or
man.
something. You know, I don't know. Shit. I ain't play sports, so shit. I was in the
Next
band.
subject.
We got to appeal to
Like
the women.
for what it is, the 49ers.
Yeah.
They got schemes, right? But you can go in there and say, all right, the game plan today, because they're a terrible run-stopping team, the game plan is to get McCaffrey the ball. But we're going to come up with schemes to make sure we get him the ball. I can get that because you're actually running certain plays to make shit happen by the motion and all that. I can get that part. That's why I say, like, in reality, yes, can we put them at the same? But, bro, we know there's a fine line and a difference between that shit. It's a difference.
I mean,
You scheming up plays, bro.
Football different,
Ain't no
bro.
scheme in
My
giving a
mind.
nigga the basketball and say, here, 1-on-1, shoot the ball.
It's harder to run schemes in basketball to me than football.
They don't do it no more, bro.
Because football, you get to choose to play.
The triangle was a scheme.
Yeah,
That was a scheme.
community, man.
Speaking of schemes, J. Cole didn't find a better rhyming scheme because that wasn't it, boss.
Bro, that nigga killed that shit. What you talking about?
He killed what?
That 7-minute drill. That you talking about?
That shit wasn't even 7 minutes. I don't give a fuck.
But that shit was fire though. You don't
It was like 3 minutes and 40-some seconds.
That shit was fire though. The whole album fire.
So my question, no, the fuck is not.
No, it really wasn't.
To me, it
He
was.
had a couple,
The whole I ain't no slips for me, and I'm a huge critic.
bro, listen.
I don't listen.
No. And then that song he did with the 2 other niggas that he put a feature on, HYB, he could let them niggas off. Yeah, that wasn't it, bro. And I'm a Cole person. I like
I like-
Cole
I
and
like
K,
it, man.
K-Dot. Like I like them both.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a huge Kendrick fan, but I like it.
bro, that damn 7-minute drill was mediocre.
It was better than Kendrick shit.
Cap.
Kendrick shit, that shit was overhyped, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Crazy
man.
for Kendrick when that one went in.
That shit was overhyped to me. To me, that shit was
He
overhyped.
went in. I just feel like Cole could have did better with who you are as a person. If it wasn't Cole, I'd be like, you know what, the album, that's a good ass album. But when you got a certain, it's like LeBron going to the game and scoring 20 points, bro. You LeBron, like, bro.
Right, that's nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay.
I'm mad he's scoring
Like to me,
25
you scoring
points.
20 points, then you scoring 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, alright,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, that was the scheme for the night.
You get them. You got them back on it.
I'm talking about the
He wants some.
Hey man, look, I gave you first free now, play.
come on,
Man,
man.
ain't no come on nothing. Ain't my fault your wife ain't feeding you. He love his wife.
I really do.
You might want to get him a whole pack.
That's all I want. That's all I want. Are you taking all that?
Yeah.
Bro, you ain't. Come on now. What you about to throw them hoes in the parade or some shit? That's a big ass box.
I'm taking them to work, boy.
Y'all niggas made more than enough, man. Shit. Buy them hoes.
And I'm
You about to sell them hoes?
yeah.
Oh, shit. That's smart.
Shout out to him.
You got some more like stuff you trying to get
Shut
up?
up.
You got them grandma cookies.
Shit, I'll take them
got
hoes.
some grandma cookies in the box over there.
Oh, let me get them.
You just heard me say,
I just told y'all about this shit months ago.
Let me get them.
I'm gonna get them.
Did I get never mind.
Bring the box with you.
Don't get the ones in the sleeves. I'm keeping those.
And they got sleeves? Oh,
What you doing on that?
You a proper nigga. I think
Tell your boss, man.
I think you need both boxes.
No snitching, man.
My wife gonna love you. I might get something.
What you mean your wife will love, bro? What the fuck are you talking about? That ain't what we just discussed, bro. It's another box over there.
Was that you I had that conversation with about
What?
Samuel Jackson?
Yep.
Alright, I got another TV. I got another TV little question or whatever. Who y'all feel like was the biggest simp on TV? In our era.
Define some.
Like
What's up, nigga?
So I know. I ain't never been there. So
Back to the pimp.
hold on, whoa. What?
I ain't never been no simp, so define that. For me.
So I mean you know what it is then?
You are sim. You got married, didn't
Okay, I do know.
But nah, I mean like alright.
you got married. Simp ain't all bad, bro.
Like everybody try to paint them as a good person on the TV shows and all that shit, but in the back, behind the scenes, for real, when you look at the shit really close,
Yeah.
it was like I'm Sprung. Listen to I'm Sprung.
Okay. Cole Brown from Martin. Him and Big Shirley.
Cole ain't get no hold. Cole ain't had no better than Big Shirt. No, he ended up getting no girl at the end.
The retarded one.
yeah.
That was retarded with him.
I mean, True Love do find people, but that nigga was a simp.
Well, who you feel like got the less hoes in TV history?
I told y'all.
Who?
Spiral. Shit, I keep calling him Spiral.
Oh, Braxton had one though.
You said the least amount of hoes, and what you just said. Carlton had
Carlton.
that shit either. Nah, Carlton had.
Well, Carlton had hoes though.
Nah, he had some hoes now. He had a few now. Only issue with Carlton was Will was stealing the motherfuckers. That was it.
Carlton had that one old lady he fell in love with though.
The one that faked the baby on.
No, that meant see that's the simpest shit ever.
Man,
But
they
no,
definitely sent from that shit.
but I'm talking about the shit when when the old lady gave him some for the first time and he ended up falling in love with, but she was married.
Oh yeah, I seen that episode the other day.
Hurt her heart.
See, that's some simple shit too, because he was falling in love with her and she was still married.
I mean, but
Still
hold on,
wanted,
but
but
She told him what it was.
But hold on.
She didn't know. Yeah, he didn't know.
In his defense, though, Brain never had none. He was trying to do shit the right way. He finally got some. He was like, okay, I did this. This is how this need to go. And she played, bro. I won't call him a simp for that one. He was like,
Yeah,
that
he was still stuck on that after he.
I mean, he did, but what you going? first love, bro.
Was y'all first time?
Bro.
That wasn't his first love.
Y'all fell in love y'all first time?
When you first get that really wet, boy, that was his first love.
That wasn't first love. Her first love was whatever he called trying to have a baby with somebody that wasn't his baby.
You fell in love your first time?
That was just simple.
You said what?
I ain't gonna ask you that. You fell in love your first time?
My first time what?
You lost.
I ain't no,
But I felt
but
like
to answer
my-
your question, I ain't.
I'm trying to
It
get.
was high school. I don't count high school shit.
What's first? Hold on, wait, time out.
When you lost?
When I lost my virginity,
Yeah.
man,
It was high school.
I fucked this girl. I was in high school.
Yeah, he was in elementary.
I was damn near. I wasn't even in middle school. Just I was summer going to the 6th grade. I fucked outside.
Damn, bro. I was 21 when I lost my shit.
He was in love.
Hell no. I hate I lost to that. Be honest with you. I'm like, I was desperate though. I ain't gonna lie. I was 21. I was like, look. I was talking, listen, bro. You need to just come on. Do what you
That's
gonna
why he
do.
was in. That's why he was in the band stepping so hard. Yeah,
Shit, I had some
But
putting holes in the breaking drums and shit. But nah, I ain't. It wasn't even good.
yo, that shit played baseball.
But I'm talking about, man, what? Bass. That's all he needed. That's all the band needed was him. Well, he heard him 13
But nah,
drums. Ain't no big-
it was high school shit. I wouldn't count that shit.
When did you lose your virginity? High school.
Mm.
I just told you I was in college, bro.
Right after high school.
They use a virgin in high school too.
Nigga, I was lame in high school. Stop it.
I mean, I was lame too, but shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I was lame in high school too. That's why I'm going to the
What the
reunion.
fuck, Lane got to do it? Lane
I ain't getting no hole.
And now I could have lost it in ninth grade because I was on the track team. I said
Yeah, you supposed to.
that was
Wednesday.
You scared?
Y'all was an
I
ass
was-
track team.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I was an ass track team. I don't know who worse. I think the only team that was probably worse than
I'm
that
gonna tell you why I got scared, Theo.
was my brother and them team.
Because them niggas was, you know how them niggas was.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no.
That's why I said I think the only team I think was worse than them with y'all. Well, the people y'all had above y'all was my brother and them because they the ones who talk them niggas.
Listen, bro, we was in Birmingham at Old Mountain for state track, right? So these motherfuckers, we ride in we got a van, which made me fall a little van because them was so spacious that we had a Tahoe or something. So these motherfuckers, I ain't never, and here's the crazy part about it, as freak as I am, I have never in my life watched, I actually didn't watch an actual porn top like 24.
Damn.
The shit sound crazy. The people like, nah, you like, bro, I didn't watch them. Like, I probably walk in, somebody watch, and I walk back out like a little piece of something. I ain't never watched their porn until I was like 24, 23 to 25. So, these motherfuckers watching porn on this trip up to Oak Mountain for the state track meet. So, these motherfuckers in here got the time, like, man, fuck side, but you ain't even got the dick side for woo. So now these niggas arguing about who dick bigger than who. So these motherfuckers are so we gonna stand side by side. What?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Rain on some weird shit.
Weird as fuck, bro.
Rain on some weird shit.
So check this out. So
And I bet I know who the two niggas was.
I can-
That's
you
because
know-
them niggas do shit like
you
that.
know what, man? So get what? So after they had this argument, we in the hotel. Black
Don't.
Don't.
this black motherfucker. He walking outside the room on the thing with a towel.
Never dick and balls.
These dummies is outside, so I hear some shit, so I walk outside.
I can hear all
This
niggas balls here.
motherfucker-
Never dick and balls.
Number digging balls, right? So this motherfucker towel failed. All you hear is our captain in charge, who over all us, and say, your towel failed. Coach ain't never digging balls over here. He said, well, put a towel on. This fool grabbed the towel and threw the towel over his shoulders. And continued to walk to his room. Dick balls ass. At this
And
moment, I
that favorite
said,
motto. Mama ain't raised no pussy. All niggas balls there.
so the other motherfucker decide with clothes on to take their shit off. I just went back in the room. Cause I'm an underclassman. I shouldn't even be witnessing this shit. And it is women it's women at the other track team female. I'm just saying like these niggas is wild.
They seeing
bro.
that shit?
Yeah, them niggas
But
didn't
they didn't care, bro.
Them niggas, if it's a group of females over there, them niggas will whip their shit out and just walk their ass over.
I'm sitting here, and it's so crazy that at this stage of my life, I can sit here and say, it is wild as a man to be like, bro, and there's no homo, I done seen dicks and balls unwillingly, just on some freaking retarded dumb shit, just, bro, you gon' okay, bro. Why is you having a conversation? Put your cloak. Yeah, man, yeah. I'm gonna be ready for the track meet tomorrow. Just, bro, whatever.
Freshman year was crazy.
Yeah, that freshman year was funny as hell. And then they ain't making no better because we had the second man that commands Mr. Scrap Up and Beat Down. He was condoning the shit. The other one was like,
Oh yeah, you got a whole coach telling you strap up and beat down.
on 3, 1, 2, 3, scrap up and beat down. Oh my lord, yeah. Man, listen. So we at this, we in Birmingham. So these motherfuckers went on fucking rampage.
I didn't go.
And our brother was there too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. He was just as flabbergasted as I was.
I didn't know he was on there.
Yeah, he was there. It was only four freshmen. Me, you,
Oh, he was on the team.
me, you.
I remember the Indo track.
That was next year.
That was next year.
What
That was sophomore year.
What?
Indoor track.
You know what I'm saying? But I forgot he was on the team still.
That was that year. It was our freshman year too. We didn't do it. He really took mainly like the 4x1. That was all that did that. He just took the 4x1. That was Quinn, Fluke and all them. They did the indoor. They did the indoor, I think, in January, December, January, and that was it. The
That
next
was
year,
on football too.
next year, Cole Platt took over, and that's when I quit. And I ain't come back until, because I told him I won't come back until Young. If Young won't get, I'm going to never run track again. And that junior, my senior year, Young went back. I wasn't doing that shit no more.
Coach Young had good track team.
Yeah, I like it Young because he didn't, he had favoritism, he didn't show favoritism, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna,
Fuck you and
he
your
gonna
phone.
put people in a position that they need to be in, regardless of how he feel about you. You know what I'm saying? So, with Coach Platt, it was that, and I don't blame Lil Platt, but it was like, this my son, can put him in everything, but bro, he can't do everything. Like, why would you put your son in high jump? Why would you take him out the 400 to put your son down when your son running 55, 56?
You don't put me in.
But that's different.
I'm
Multiple
different.
points. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. Like, you literally taking, and this is how I felt at the time, like, you taking really your strongest track athlete pretty much off everything to replace with your son. So it was like, oh yeah, it's time for me to go. You got it. And I left. Like, no, I'll do this next year. And then it made no better because Coach Scott like, why you leave? And then when I found out they was together, like in cahoots with shit. Cause Scott came to the 2 track meets I went to. Scott was there. I ain't never in my life, boy, seen you at a track meet. Then when Young took over, you ain't never come back to another one. So that's how I knew what was going on. So I was like, shit, time for me to go, bro. Cause you want to take him out the 400, that's cool. But the last straw was
West coaching?
no, just Platt.
It was just
Just
Platt.
Platt.
It was just Platt.
That's what I thought.
Well, the last straw. No, I'm sorry.
He was doing cross country.
And I ran cross country.
Yeah, me and you both did cross
Me,
country.
you, and Kendall and Chastity.
Yeah.
Cause me and Kendall made it to state, and the school said they weren't gonna send us because they never 2 people make it.
Damn, that's messed up. Was that bad back then? Like budget or some shit?
Yeah.
Archery.
Yeah.
I made it to. We made it. Me and Ken made it to state for archery.
Where was
They
state
like,
at?
"No."
Birmingham?
I don't know. We ain't make it. we
I'm glad I quit. I'm glad I quit archery.
Archery was the shit.
I know, but I just quit because it was our senior year. I was ready to go home.
Y'all had that shit where they spin and then
I did.
That's shot.
What is that? Shot
Shot
put.
put.
Y'all had that shit?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, they had
Him and him, Cookie and Milk.
And Milk. And nobody.
That shit seemed fun.
It was straight. I mean, it's like
That's a
You did?
That's a big nigga sport though.
What?
That's all I saw do shot
I
put.
did shot put him in
He did.
school. Then I used to go out there and throw with them.
yeah, he was going to he throwed us.
Well, Theo is a field nigga. He do all the field.
Shit.
He do all the field events. So.
Technique be trash, but he'll do it.
I wish I would have did sports. in
Technique
high
be
school.
trash as hell. But I'm gonna slang that motherfucker though.
Shit, if we had javelin or a
I did that
goddamn
with
pole
them, too.
vault, he would did that too.
I did the jabbing with. I used
I
to
did
pray
that.
when we used to go to Murphy. I used to go out there and be with them, throw with them, get them, make them go against me.
Yeah.
And I be talking shit like, I know y'all ain't finna let me beat y'all. I don't even do this shit every day.
I ain't never give a fuck. Even if you beat with
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna tell you one thing I wanna done. Is pole vault. I'm not doing that
I don't
shit.
think
I
nobody.
could see.
No black school.
I
did
would
pole vault.
have. What I'm saying, I would have tried it.
Yeah, but you gonna probably just.
But the moment, goddamn, if I would have seen anybody
You
snitch now,
You remember that shit we saw at St. Paul?
what?
Remember that one? I forgot what school it was. That one motherfucker went up. And motherfucker pole bent.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shot him straight in the air and
Boy,
went on that hill.
Oh my boy, that was at
It was at St. Paul.
that was at, but it wasn't St. Paul. That was
I don't know
St.
who.
Paul.
Yeah, I don't
That was
know who.
St. Paul.
I don't know what school it
The
was.
one UMS. Who the fuck did that shit there?
How do you even practice that shit? Like, how do you even like for the first time? Like, I'm gonna do this shit and then.
It's
like,
called nigga on the stick.
Yeah. They do it downtown like once a month.
Yeah.
But how do you practice that shit like as a up and coming like high school?
Bro.
Run down there, put the stick in the hole.
How do you
Let
get?
that
I
bitch take
don't know. My confidence is gonna let me do that shit. That shit seems.
You gotta be like you gotta have a lot of upper strength.
You gotta have a lot of strength, bro. It's just like for example, the high jump. High jump, you really gotta have control of your body. Cause when you jump back, you gotta know how to flex your body to bring that. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no shit you just go and just be. No, you gotta. Once you do it, everything gotta go. Once you throw yourself, you gotta flex your body.
So you
again.
tense going up there, basically.
Hell
Like,
no,
your body
you gotta be
tense?
tense.
You gotta be loose.
You gotta be loose.
Oh, shit.
Your ass be tense if you want to, then try to get loose.
Don't hit that stick.
Boy.
Like, are we talking about the same thing where like they run
They
and they
run
go up?
up and they put that bitch in the ground and ain't no tense, boy. You finna be loose. Cause first off, if you tense, you ain't even gonna get the speed up right.
Or if you
I'm
doing
talking about like tense in the air, not like while you doing it.
Bro, when you if you go tense in that air, boy.
I mean, if you talking about pole vault, only thing that's gonna be probably stiff is your arms trying to hold that.
Yeah, that's
make sure
it.
that pole don't.
But then once that bitch go in, that arm kind of break a little
Yeah.
bit because you trying to
That shit ain't number technique.
yeah. But far as like you being no, ain't no stiff in that. Like you said, beside that arm, but then at a certain point, that arm ain't no longer stiff no more because you got to use that strength to help push you over.
It's a weight limit on that shit.
I ain't gonna see no big nigga do
You ain't gonna see no big nigga doing it.
That's a lot of weight to try to pull yourself up
Oh,
on
that
the
little ass
pole.
thing. And then the crazy part about it, I don't care how big you are, how big or small you are, but have you seen the fucking pole? Like, you seen that
I ain't
shit?
never seen it in
I don't see
person.
how it's throwing any nigga over this shit.
That shit skinny.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like my arms will slip on this, like my fingers.
They put that
Shit happens.
shit on.
You know? Like, shit really do happen, bro.
Like you see people that go straight up, it don't go over, they come straight back down.
Come right back down.
And then the poles, they be standing there, and all they can do is just try to climb down before that bitch just lean back.
Yeah. How high
Get
that
down
shit
as far
is?
as they can.
How
But
high?
However, how they
how
clip.
that big go?
I stick to my snap on.
That big going higher than basketball goal, G.
Over 10 feet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, way
Way over 10
feet.
way over 10 feet.
You did it before?
Then nobody around there.
Yeah, ain't nobody around over did that shit.
Oh, I ain't know.
If somebody at Ryan did a pole ball, I'm gonna tell them I was on the swim team for BC Ryan.
So we ain't got no fucking.
They don't do that shit now since they kind of advanced a little bit.
Nah,
right?
my brother ain't finna.
First, here's the thing, though.
Fuck.
Here's the thing.
My brother ain't finna be liable for that shit.
Even if his brother was willing to allow it to come in, who gonna teach it?
Exactly.
Hang on,
Somebody white shit. There's always somebody that can do that shit.
Who's gonna
But
teach
you gotta
it?
find them motherfucker.
And by you being a black school, and you know you probably be held reliable,
Ain't nobody
you going to get somebody real certified. How many niggas you know in a hood school trying to pop up? Besides me.
And Tony Seals. Them the only two niggas I ever seen ask to pole vault.
And that's because I want to be Mr. Iron Man all the time.
Niggas just want to run, do the relay, and jump.
The white schools had it though, huh?
Everyone,
That's
that's
why a lot of those schools, like when we ran track, that's how a lot of them used to be. We didn't have certain
we had
events.
certain events.
That sucks.
Like no matter how
You
much
get
we
points for each
dominated and shit, here's the thing. So if you got 5 UMS right people doing pole vault,
And
all of them
St.
come
Paul.
in 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Them points add up.
Yeah.
So even though we run a track meet and we come in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, that still ain't amount to that 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
And then they be deep in their events.
Deep as shit.
That's why I told them that's why they put me in high jump. I wasn't finna jump
Trying to
shit.
get points.
I wasn't finna jump shit. I DQ'd my fucking self. They thought I was bullshit. I was practicing all week too. I was like, I'm gonna try it, man. I'm gonna try it. Shit. As soon as we got there, ran up to that goddamn back.
He made the what my boy is, the basketball player, Jimmy Buckets. He made the Jimmy Bucket fake before Jimmy that bucket.
Got me fucked up. He knew I wasn't finna jump shit. I don't even know why why he chose me out of all fucking people.
For points, bro.
But why he chose me?
Because we was already maxed out. What else we was gonna do?
He could have put me in something else.
Wasn't the limit like 4 or 5 events?
Four events you got, and then you remember at that time I had already made a name for myself, so I couldn't.
And that was my 4th event.
Yeah.
And that was his 4th event. Cause you know when we ran, he used to put me in goddamn 5, 6 of them bitches. Ain't nobody know who I was. Hey, go run for Ryan. Run what? Alright.
He could have gave me triple jump.
Man, that man gave me triple jump, bro. My junior year.
He could have gave me long jump and triple jump.
I thought you did the triple jump. Who did the triple jump with me?
West tried to get me to do triple
Who did the triple jump with me?
I couldn't do it.
You talking about that was out of place? If it was anybody out of place, it probably could get it.
No, it wasn't about out of place. Somebody else he tried, because it was like a spurt of
Kyrie did triple
thing.
jump with you.
Okay, Kyrie then. Man, that man sat down to myself, man, he gonna do triple jump. When? To my, like, coach, no, that ain't, what the fuck you talking about? Like, bro, I ain't never practiced this shit. Boy, I'm uncoordinated like hell. I done jumped from one leg, boy, I'm in that bitch doing a goddamn a Euro step. What you mean jump on one leg twice, then the other one? Boy, I ain't jumping nowhere, boy, I ain't even make it to the other board. Coach, I ain't coordinating no baby. He said, man,
That shit used to look so complicated trying to do a fucking triple jump. I said no.
I said, Coach, I got hops. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't got that type of coordination of hops. Give me the long jump, high jump, cool, but that triple jump shit, that's where you kind of gotta X me out of that, baby.
I only had 3 events. I was cool with that.
Hang on. Oh, people.
Man, look, well, you know who my favorite track teammate ever though? Out of all 3 years I ran, 4, 3.5. Well, fucking Dragonfly.
To my blade.
He is my favorite track teammate ever.
But they be dogging his ass on Facebook.
Now?
Yeah.
I ain't seen
I done seen so
him.
much shit. I done seen some shit.
I ain't seen him in years. What he doing? Dropping porn or something?
Nah. I had to tell you off camera. I mean, off
Mic.
mic.
Okay.
But nah, it ain't that bad, but it's close to it. But
I know. Then you had my boy.
bro be tripping though.
What my other boy name that they did the long distance?
Cortez.
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 Goddamn.
Yeah, he ain't like us calling him.
That was his name though. I mean, pretty much everybody had some type of name. Well, can't tell that guy.
I was like, everybody had one. Not everybody.
It was most of the new people. Poogie, Dragonfly. Who the fuck would? No Pain. That was just his name though.
No, we gave him that name. No, Coach Will gave him that name because the first day of football practice, he came to practice and he had all his pads on backwards. Like he had his shoulder pads on backwards and he had his pants on right, but everything else was going backwards like a motherfucker. So Copac, so they just thought Congress had no pad.
Man, my goddamn.
That's just like the Jacko shit. We had a 7-on-7 game. We had a 7-on-7 game at Biden, and the nigga dropped like 2 picks. So they were like, "Stop beating your dick before practice, and you had to catch the goddamn ball." So they started calling that Jacko. they were like, "Yeah, lotion on his hand."
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I need some. I need a paper towel. God damn.
So they started calling that Jacko.
Oh man, I ain't never heard that story.
I always wondered about that.
I ain't never heard that one, bro. That I ain't know that. I ain't never called him Jack. I was calling him twin. Oh shit. Oh man.
I'm a dog.
Call that Jack off, boy.
That's just like the Kool-Aid shit.
Cause he's sweet.
Nah. Nah, they started calling that Kool-Aid because no matter what, when we was at practice, no matter what the fuck was going on, that nigga was always just fucking smiling. So they was like, "Why the fuck you always smile so sweet ass? You got Kool-Aid in your blood." So they just started calling nigga Kool-Aid.
And he was proud of that name.
He took the shit and just ran with it.
What's crazy with everybody
Cookie
kept their nickname.
The cooking shit came from some weird shit. Cookie came because they was already calling milk from Pillings. So them two niggas always just hung together. So they just start calling niggas cookies. Milky cookies. Milky cookies.
I can see that.
And the shit just stuck.
It just stuck. Goddamn cookie and milk.
That shit was that was a crazy day that day though, cause Milk came on the field. And my dog, but they were uncoordinated in the motherfucker. The first day, we was the first fucking practice. They said do wind sprint. We only doing 20 yards. Milk take off, fucking fall. He fucking fall. And we was like, wait, what the fuck? And Cookie was just taking off for it because he knew him from Philly. So like, that one, they was like, man, y'all niggas deserve to be together. Milky Cookie.
Football fun.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't played senior year. Well, I did.
Y'all niggas went 0-11.
You was in a band.
Oh, my God.
We went
don't
on
give a
5.
fuck.
We went 5-6.
Them the fuck using the band. I'm in the band, they can bring up the old tish. I'm just using the band.
We were on 11, and I couldn't goddamn
You the one
fucking
team.
stop a deep ball to save my life.
Y'all didn't want to get off the block either to make a tackle. I ain't gonna get on that.
You was on the one team.
That was my first
Block,
year.
bro.
That was my
No, the
first
fuck
year.
you
I
wasn't.
was.
No, the fuck you wasn't.
Pop out.
We all watched that tape. Every last one of us. We seen what the fuck you did.
I ain't lying.
Nigga, I ain't never seen a nigga want to get blocked so bad. nigga run past a nigga, see the running back coming at him, and go back to the nigga and get blocked.
He lying. He ain't lying. Bro, I mean, listen, I had my back turned. I'm covering a fucking receiver because I was a strong safety at the time. I'm covering the receiver. I'm covering the slide. As I'm running,
So he calls my evidence.
oh, man, I did not run to no damn body. I turned around, and I seen bro, and I'm staring at this because I'm thinking he finna get tackled. Bro didn't get tackled, and the dude who I was covering grabbed me. I could have got the block. Kids or not. Fuck it.
Yo, I was in the film room with y'all too. Don't forget.
I'm telling you, and I know it. And I ain't going back no block. He adding goddamn fucking sauce line.
All I know, you could have made that goddamn tackle.
I could have. I didn't deny it. I could have.
And next thing I know, we look on film, this nigga getting blocked. I don't know how the fuck he got blocked. I just know this nigga wasn't by the nigga that was blocking him before when the play started.
I was behind the real talk. I had to cover the slot receiver. He talking about Wilson. Okay, when I let me lay that shit down, I said, bro.
Don't worry, I got you back. I got you back there though, man.
I got that one, man. I was so fucking pissed. Oh, I was pissed.
You play calls for that though.
Man, I was so fucking mad, bro. Nigga, say something. Say anything.
He got his ass cracked.
Cracked me so bad. I done got me and Two niggas got cracked at the same goddamn time.
He got cracked so hard he ran into Kenny.
Then happened the second time, he gonna call on. Bro, I swear to God, my bad. Ain't no fucking my bad. Say something. After
And
that,
Kenny mad at me about that shit because when these niggas laying on the ground, they run into each other. These niggas laying on the ground. I'm like, man, one of y'all niggas gotta stay in the game. Kenny, get your ass up.
Grab Kenny.
I grabbed Kenny ass
it was
on it.
alright because the only thing that happened, I took all the hit.
You took the wind out of Kenny though.
I took the win. Imagine what the fuck was took out of me.
I understand that, but
Bro, that man, first off, this is why I say Kenny was okay. Bro hit me. I hit somebody else and then hit the ground.
But the funny part about it, me and Carlos sat there and watched that shit happen. We like, shit.
I was
on the sideline.
what the fuck happened? Whoever, I think like 2-3 plays later, man, I went out there and hit somebody so fucking hard, so motherfucking mad. And that was it. I ain't hit nobody else that whole day because I was mad.
That year was a fucking blooper reel, boy. That year was crazy.
Season.
Mm-hmm.
We made up for a little bit senior year, but
So, man, fuck senior.
we just couldn't get it.
And
And we would have won that Thomasville game, we would have.
Man, fuck them.
If they ain't fuck us over.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you some shit. They talk about I'm gonna tell you Wilson was some fucked up shit, right? And I still senior. We played Wilson. I'm gonna tell you how dirty this shit.
You left after that game, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. And it was because of you, Mama Cookie, and everybody else.
Well,
So they try to blame me partially of losing the Wilson game. Because Mama Cook dog was like, catch the ball. Just catch the ball. What pissed me off, I was so mad at Mama. I'm mad at Mama Cookie. I'm mad at Goo. I'm mad at goddamn Kenny. I was filled with Scott. This shit is some shit I never in my life forget. Step by step.
Day by day.
Coach Scott wanted Carlos to be my boy from Vital so bad. With a DJ?
DJ.
He wanted him to be DJ so bad.
BJ.
Yeah, BJ.
He wanted him to be BJ so bad. Carlos can't catch a fucking cold. I am a wide receiver at this point. All because of somebody like, hey, we gotta put that boy wide receiver. Before, so we had that Wilson game, right? Mm-hmm. That whole week, Coach Scott took me off the offense. I had been practicing offense, been playing offense. He took me off offense, put some new plays in, some plays called Spurs and goddamn Lakers and all. He called them goddamn football plays, fucking basketball teams. He took me off and put Carlos on there for Carlos to learn to play because Carlos, he said he wanted Carlos to play both sides of the ball. He put me on defense.
What you shouldn't have done.
This game, you gonna play defense. We're gonna let Carlos run both sides.
What he shouldn't have done.
So I said, okay, cool. The day of the game, he was like, don't worry about it, Theo. You gonna play offense. I'm just gonna keep Carlos on defense. You calling plays, I don't know what to do. Toomey throwing the ball, that be as soon as I turn around, it be him in my check, cause I don't know when it's coming. Like I don't know. I'm like, hey, what I'm running, what I'm doing. I'm lost as fuck out there. And you had me out there looking like a fool. I was so pissed, and everybody looking at me like, but why you didn't catch the ball, bro? Y'all know I can catch. I've been doing this shit in practice before the end and the other games, bro. What the fuck you expect me? I don't know the play, bro. I don't even know what the fuck to do. Like, I'm running into other teammates because I'm like, hey, bro, I got to cross and run, I got to fade, I got to pose, I got to go. What the fuck do I got? Then it's the crazy part about it. All right, coach, I do know some of the plays on the outside because that's what I was on the outside as an outside receiver. This motherfucker put me in the slot. I absolutely know nothing. He got mad at me one play, said, you supposed to block? How the fuck would I know, Scott? After that game, I quit. Because now I know you really playing with me.
He usually has Speedy in the slot.
Why the hell am I in the slot? You let Carlos practice wide receiver all week with new plays, and then you gonna put me in the slot and say go? Nah, dog.
In my defense, the ball in your hand.
Motherfucker ain't hitting my hand, motherfucker hitting my chest and everything else.
Supposed to get your hand.
Fuck, I'm gonna kill some shit on the ball coming. Look, soon. Look, I'm running trying to see what's going on. I turn around. Oh shit! Boy, one of them gets hit me in the face. Like, bro, like, what you want me to do, bro? Fuck them Clippers. Fuck you and your Clippers.
Well, I had a good game again.
Fuck you. That's why, man. That's why, like, I always is like. That's why I stopped. Like Scott can say shit to me after that. And then when I quit, you went straight to Furl. And his word, and Coach Young told me the conversation. You went to Furl to something. He can't play no sport because he quit him. Like, no, dog. Fuck you.
What? I was looking at something back.
I thought you was one of the times.
Man, how long we been at this?
Out there, they y'all ready to quit.
Oh no, we can go.
Y'all heard about the earthquake in New York?
What about it?
I just heard about it today.
The earthquake happened in New York.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? They take time to play.
End of the world.
Goddamn world.
Oh, the solar eclipse, that's what it is.
The tectonic.
It's the retrograde.
So it was an earthquake in New York. In New York City.
You know what it takes to make
Time
earthquake,
to
right?
go, right? Yeah.
They spoke rub.
It was an
When
earthquake.
New York start moving.
Tell me this.
That thing you know, Statue of Liberty in the middle of the ocean.
Man, damn near that shit. Now when we sit on the island by itself.
I know Manhattan do a little bit. It's not really on the island, but it's on like on the edge of it though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's still surrounded by water. Yeah, because you got to take a little boat to get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an earthquake.
I won't be surprised that this end we wake up and they be gone.
Man, y'all ever experience like an earthquake or a tornado?
We in Mobile.
We had a tornado in rain.
Yeah,
I ain't see that shit.
It was a water spout.
That wasn't no motherfucking water spout.
It's fucking weird.
That bitch almost took bro about the door. Slim ass.
Man, that shit was so fucking funny. Mr. Polizzi, get out the way. He grabbed Slim. What are you doing, son? Who was that in the building? Who was that in the building? No. What the fuck going on?
I got hard teacher,
He
bro.
still work at Rain, I think. I seen him on the little staff thing.
Polizzi.
Them big
I think
ass
so.
boots.
The art teacher? I didn't know.
No, he been gone.
Me too.
He was on the thing.
But
on the
you know
staff
what?
thing.
You know what's fucked up about that day though? Tornado outside. We know it almost just took somebody. We see this shit.
Yeah.
We gotta run from one building to another building. Oh shit! Motherfuckers, y'all gotta go outside. What the fuck you mean? We got a gas leak. Oh Lord, we finna die.
They let everybody.
Fucking die.
What building was that in?
I don't
The
know.
gas leak was in the
It was G building.
cafeteria.
Oh. I just know they ended up letting everybody go home. We ended up going to Kool-Aid House.
I ain't no clue how
So we did.
Y'all did. I ended up, Cole Young called me mad as shit. He said, man, Cole Young, where the hell you at? I said, I am at Shelby House. He was like, why you ain't see me? Mad 'cause I ain't tell him. You know, he got that damn near my dad at the time. He mad as hell. I'm at Shelby House. I'm in that hole watching Harlem Lights.
Yeah.
Cause Shelby called me. He like, bro, where the fuck you at? Like, bro, like I just walked outside, man. Get your ass to the damn red rodeo. But we got in the car, we left, and then I get to his house. Papa Poe cussing me out because Papa Poe asked him what the fuck I was and why the fuck I wanted with him. That caused the whole little thing. I said, God damn.
I just now realized how me and this nigga got cool. Like, I'm just thinking about the story how me and him got cool.
Y'all didn't know each other prior to Rain?
Mm-mm.
I didn't meet him until I got Cole West like. Cole West changed my schedule. Because I was in Boston Athletics my freshman year. They wanted me to be all football type shit. But Cole West seen that shit, he was like, no, this motherfucker good in math and all this other shit. Yeah. I'm finna put him in my class and change his fourth block so he won't be behind his senior year. So did that shit. Me and him ended up in the same class. So
This class I was in, wasn't it? He had me play the little hanger.
and when he did the jump
Tom
rope,
was in
he
there?
did the jump rope shit with no, I'm talking about freshman year.
Yeah, that was
That's
junior year.
That was junior year.
I took Cole West.
Freshman year, so it was second block, I think. So we ended up, me and him ended up getting cool back there in the back of the class playing. Me, him, Jamal, and Chris Jones. Big
Chris
Alpha
Jones?
brother. Yeah, he was a grade above us, but he was in the class with us. I know him because his brother graduated with my brother. So somehow, one day, that nigga ended up getting a walkie-talkie fucking with the principals. But that's another story. But we all in that class and just chilling with us. We got cool like that. But then one night, this nigga fucking crazy. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking that night. He was doing basketball season. We had basketball practice. So we leaving basketball practice. Me and my mom, we driving home. I look to the side, what gear y'all that night?
Yeah.
I see this stupid motherfucker walking. And we like, hey, I told my mama, hey, pull over, let's pick this nigga up. This nigga was trying to walk all the way to goddamn Brooklyn Field from rain.
And I did that shit so many times. I walked to Brooklyn Field from rain.
And after that, we just got there. He just been riding with me every day. And me and the nigga ain't left each other's side. Everything, just like the shit with me and Carlos. Yeah. Just like how I met this motherfucker.
That was at Pillars.
We met at Pillars in goddamn pace class, and me and this nigga motherfucker ain't met. And we left each other's side since.
You was in the class, Coach West. Remember when he slapped Jermichael?
That shit was so funny, bro.
Might not want to beat his ass. He wasn't mad.
He jumped through a push West, and West didn't even
move, boy.
He moved. That shit was so funny.
Hey, man, I seen Coach West like a few weeks ago in his truck. That nigga look like Music Soul Child with that afro. Man. That nigga looks
we
weird.
want to talk about funny motherfuckers, bro. Low key, Jermichael motherfucking mechanics.
Yeah.
Let me tell you some shit I'll never forget in my entire life. This is gonna be a story I tell my motherfucking children. I don't know what BC Rain thought in a fucking dome to put all dumbasses in one class together.
Come on. When we was in what's
Miss Harvey class.
Oh, we talking about the turtle truck.
Boy!
Man, so Carlo, alright. So we in class. Carlo,
I was in honors class.
it's me, this nigga, Carlos, Mike Dog, Matt,
What?
Chris Neal.
Nothing but the class clown.
Bro, all us in that class. So
One
we
class.
in there, we take a turn reading. So I get to Carlo say something. And it said,
No.
oh no, Carlo read something. And she was like, so what do you think that means? He said he used his mouth to get what he wants.
And I started.
So he started laughing. So she thinking we being nasty. So she like, He like, what you mean, Ma? She like, you think I just fell off a turtle truck? I ain't falling on the turtle truck. I wasn't born yesterday. So Mike Dog, everything started passing. Mike Dog, everything get quiet. Mike Dog said, I mean, Harvey, what's a turtle truck? Everybody's just fucking laughing.
Man, I was in tears, boy. Cause we had a project, bro. Like during the summer, we had to read a book. Carlos did the shit. He actually did it. So he had to tell her about the fuck was going on with the book. And he was telling her, when he said that shit, he was like, he had to use me. You know my dad thing, I just started laughing. And that shit went from there. When I tell you, the shit calmed down. When I tell
You remember how on the wood when dude said, hey, what paid 45?
Yeah, bro.
What paid 15
boy.
That's the shit Mike Dog did. He was like, man, Harvey, what's a turtle truck?
Man. Boy, we was in that whole week, bro. I had never in my life
Man, that class funny.
forget
I
that.
can just
man.
imagine the look I would have gave.
Bro, then we had to do a fucking book report on we had to do a book report on black authors. That sounds a whole nother goddamn thing.
No, when we had to do it, we were supposed to do a research project.
On black authors.
No, I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about the one where they said what you want to be your career after high school or whatever. This motherfucker was finna do one on porn stars.
I did. That's the one I'm talking about. That was it. We did the little black author.
You did it on porn
stars?
Yeah, on Kareem Stanley because she came out with a book. Telling all the business about how she fucked Wayne.
Superhead.
Yeah, Superhead. Yeah. And but me and Hart was like, well, it's black author.
There's one teacher I couldn't stand. That he ain't like me.
Who?
Mr. Hell. He ain't like me.
Timothy.
Yeah, he ain't like me. He still don't like me. So he don't even speak to me to this day. I don't know what I did to
I
him.
know you got allowed up in the
Yeah, flavors.
in flavors.
He don't like me for some reason.
Bro, Tim, Mr. Head.
He had his weight, but my bad.
Gave me. You like it?
Bombay.
Tim gave me my first seat. Me and him beat for some months after that. He had my first seat in history. We used to take history. It was history and something else. I forgot what it was.
That was
economics.
freshman year.
No, that was
That senior year. You
That
talking
wasn't history. That was economics and
government.
government.
economics and government.
Because I took that my junior.
My
year.
bad. We took government. That's why I said it was something else. It was
That's
history,
the project
government, and economics.
You did that project at the end. with Mr.
I ain't
Marshall.
have to take the I ain't have to do a project. That did junior.
Bro, we was in class. We had this thing because I knew all this shit. Each corner, A, B, C, D. So we in class. I'm like, hey, point to the corner. Let them know which one it is. So that's how we do the shit. He used to let me teach the class, whatever.
That's
Just like
that co-young shit.
Miss Wilson used to let me do. Like Miss Wilson let me actually teach the class.
Rest in peace.
So we had this big test to do.
What you laughing at?
Yeah, you just found out.
We had this big test to do. So when we do tests, he takes me from everybody and puts me by him, and I gotta face the wall. My phone rings a little bit. I do this, turn it bit down, put my phone back in my pocket. He looks over, he heard the phone. He seen me just turn it bit down. I ain't even do none of that. I just boom, back in my pocket. He gets up, take my paper, he's like, I'm gonna give you a seat. Man, ever since then, I was like, boy, for about 3-4 months, bro, I ain't talked to him at all.
I don't know what listen, senior year, I was getting ready to go to prom, and Alicia McSwain was like, come to the prom with me. I was so scared. I was like, nah, I'm good. I was just scared though, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared of pussy and all that, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like, ever since then, though, it's like this nigga a bitch or something. I don't know, but that nigga just do not fool with me no more. He had an event in Pritchard. In the middle of the street, he had some rappers come on. That nigga barely spoke to me.
Yeah, Pritchard Mall.
That nigga barely spoke to me, man. He never.
He got his boy, he
I don't really care no more,
But overall, he had good people though.
now
Overall.
one teacher, if I ever see him in person, I'm probably gonna fire him up because she failed me, Miss Abear.
Is that real cool food?
That class was
She
easy.
failed me, man.
That was easy as fuck.
That's a personal
Geometry?
problem.
Yes, that class was easy as
I had to
motherfucker.
take,
No,
Abel.
that's a personal
The
problem.
geometry.
I had to take Saturday
Who's
school,
on geometry?
Miss Abel.
the diet.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't take.
The,
I took Big Shirley for geometry.
Yeah, I had to take up for Saturday school.
Yeah, I took Big Shirley for geometry.
Abel was easy as fuck. I was in that class with you.
I made a F. Olivia Kidd was in there. I know.
I
she
was in there
in
with you.
I made an F.
How?
I failed every test.
I swear I didn't know that. I swear you ain't say shit in class. You sat by me, motherfucker.
I just remember Olivia Kidd sat in front of me. That's all I remember.
And I sat on the side of
So
you.
y'all was in the class with us then.
I only took math with y'all. I rest of my classes I took regular.
So why the fuck did y'all take? Why the fuck was I the only?
I took fast paced math with everybody because
Bro,
I was always good.
I was always in fucking classes with upperclassmen. My geometry was fucking with upperclassmen. I was the only freshman in the fucker with Big Shirley.
I need to find Miss Shirley.
Because when it's a joke that we
I
got with
used
the
to see her every
upperclassmen,
once in a while.
where we be like, oh, boom, because her big ass tried to sit in the chair and it broke.
She got a
It's
grandchild that went to Clark. I don't know if you.
I used to see her in Birmingham. She'd be at the classic.
I used to see her when I was picking my nephew. From
I
Clark.
don't know about that. I know they had geometry, A&D, and all that. But
Like I took sociology with Miss
Winston.
Miss Blunt. I was the only fucking freshman in there.
Drunk ass people.
Man, she failed my ass, boy.
Miss Blunt, you got too many cha-cha.
I'm talking about Miss Abear. I'm still on there. That shit just traumatized.
Cause y'all
me.
took classes, like in certain classes that y'all took together that I had to take with fucking
You know,
classes.
he was supposed to be in honor class.
I was in honor class with her.
But it's still that y'all took class, like, okay, y'all took math together, right? The only math I took with y'all as freshmen was fucking algebra. Everything else, a lot of my classes, I'm with fucking upperclassmen. Like, I don't understand that shit.
I took algebra with the White Johnson.
Who was that? I don't remember that.
Miss Johnson.
She was up there with Miss Baker.
Mm-hmm. She was next to the computer class.
Miss
I see
Baker.
a picture.
Miss Baker,
No,
computer
don't talk
class.
about her. Who said?
The White
Miss
Johnson.
Johnson.
Miss Johnson?
John Stone.
John Stone.
My bad, John
I don't know
Stone.
her.
She was
Her
right
name
next to the
sounds
I
computer
ain't
familiar.
take
It's
her
just-
class either. And I took
I ain't take it either, but I knew who she was.
Alright. still don't know what you do.
She used to love me.
Who was that coach? He was a coach for football freshman year, but he taught that reading class.
The white dude.
Yeah, who
I
was
forgot
it?
his name.
We had a white man that taught reading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the class well, you weren't with us. You weren't with us.
Man, me and Princeton Allen was in that class. I feel like I was a
We used to go in that
retard, bro.
we used to
Like,
go to-
what the fuck is this shit, bro?
Man, you know when me and Kenny and them used to James disappeared on lunchways?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we used to be.
I can't think
So
of
why
that
the
name,
fuck was
bro.
I a freshman with upperclassmen? Do you know all the freshman teachers I know?
I ain't take the class.
I'm just saying, but I'm saying I don't. Only teachers I can tell
He
you
was a
for freshman
football
year
coach, I know that.
was Young West and
Scott.
and I ain't take Scott until my junior. I took him for
That law class.
the law class.
Law
I took
society.
him law society. I took him for that, but I don't. Brother, honestly, I don't even know anything Coach Scott. I thought that was his class. I didn't know he taught anything until you just said something. What the fuck else he taught? Because I only took him for law and society.
You took English with me until you left.
But that was our English.
But that was you though. You kept changing your goddamn
No,
shit.
I ain't changed shit. Our English teachers don't count because she left.
I ain't talking
I
about.
thought that was
I'm talking about when we was in Miss Mason class and you left. You switched your schedule.
I ain't switched.
Yes, you
I got
did.
kicked out of that.
No, you left because you said you ain't want to get me in trouble.
Fuck Miss Mason.
No. We took no.
The day me and you walked in Miss Mason class.
No, that wasn't English. That
That
wasn't
was English.
No, that wasn't.
That was Miss Mason.
No, we took. No, that wasn't it. That took me missing twice. I took it for the drama class.
Oh.
I took it
But
for the drama
no,
class.
that was English.
Yeah, I got the fuck on. Yeah, I did leave that.
Cause me and you, when soon me and you walked in,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the fuck this shit happened. We ain't know we was taking the same class. So I see the nigga, oh shit, what up, Dio?
Call me out.
So me and him dap each other up and started talking shit, and then they know she just stopped the whole, like, we just walking in. I don't like this. Y'all doing
I
too
think I
much.
was in that class.
I think
Aaron was
so.
in that class too?
Cool.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, I embarrass kids like y'all. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm just speaking to the nigga. So he was like, bro, I'm finna just go and leave this bitch before I get in trouble. I just said, all right. And then he ended up getting
I
his
kind
shit
of do
changed.
remember that shit though.
What?
That was
I think I
the
was
first
in
day
that
of class.
class.
The first day.
I'm thinking about when I took it for drama, but to drama we was cool because we got past that part. But when I first took it, when I got to Mason, I left. I ended up taking another. I ended up back with more upper classes.
Yeah.
Shout out to CC.
Nigga used to try to bully me in that class.
Who? Karen Cole?
Justin Perriman.
Nah, that was a different class then. Was he in that class with us?
He never used to come, but he was in that
Oh.
one. I remember that nigga used to try to bully me.
Now class, I got a fucked up grade in. I ain't got a 22
Damn.
my freshman year.
I failed. What's the name? Driver's ed because I ain't paid the fee.
No, it was on some shit.
That was because I ain't paid the fee.
Tell you how bad this shit was. I got a 22. I went in that bit one day because we had to do CRTs. This lady looked me dead in my face. Because she was in the class where Hell ended up being.
Yeah.
Our senior year, that was her class.
By the library?
By the library.
Yeah.
That was her class. This lady looked me dead in my face. She said, baby, who you looking for? I said, this sister's class, right? She's like, yeah. I told my name. Like I said, baby, you ain't real, but still putting me in class.
Who was it?
I can't remember the lady's name. It was a black lady. Ooh, she was fine.
Man, we had a math teacher, our freshman year, a black math teacher. I can't think of her name. She was fine though. You know what I'm talking about?
Freshman year?
Freshman year. I'll never forget.
No,
that tall nigga named Jarvis, he played basketball. He was in that mug. You know.
JY.
I just remember that shit. I can't think of her name though.
Big
man.
lip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he how old is he? Because he was fucking with this little freshman chick.
He
I'm like,
was
bro,
a
you-
little year before.
Oh.
But he wasn't. I don't think he was old though.
oh.
Like, he just
Where that nigga at now though? I ain't seen that nigga since high school.
Somewhere around.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say
How do you niggas don't be having these like scholarships and shit? Like that nigga was tall. That nigga Chris Lett brother.
Johnny Brown?
John, that nigga like these
Johnny
niggas.
Brown.
He went to college.
But that's it though. Like I'm just saying though, why these niggas don't ever progress past like
Johnny played it or?
that ain't shit though. I'm saying,
you
like-
name one person.
Hmm?
You name one
Like
person.
okay, Ryan.
No,
Ryan was good. That nigga could have went. I feel like he could have went to the league.
Ryan who?
Ryan
That's
Williams.
a different story.
That's when we
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, these niggas don't progress to like the league status itself.
Ryan was a different story.
but-
Lick was a Lick.
Like, what you think the calluses is for these niggas in this area, like that don't really make it?
Niggas weren't prepared for college. Rain didn't prepare.
But that nigga went to Auburn though.
On his own. He went because of his talent.
He put his own. Did he put his own tape together?
He went because of his talent. That's what I'm saying. And the camps he went to.
I don't know. I just feel like niggas here got the short end of the stick.
Most of everybody who left Rain and went to big schools was because of their own talent.
Who else went to a big school other than Ryan and Hood?
I mean, Jay, he went to Stillman.
And Ice went to Shaw, but
I'm talking about like a good school.
I mean, Ice went D2. Well, about D2, Ice went to Shaw.
Yeah, he went to Shaw.
And they won about 2 or 3 championships.
That's in Ohio, ain't it?
Tennessee.
You gotta think about it though. BC Rain wasn't equipped to progress you that far.
And
You think it was too advanced for BC Rain?
I don't want to blame the nigga, but it's a part of it. We, especially with football, our senior year, we changed coaches. So everybody, all those that was getting recruited through Schamberger.
So Schamberger was at 3 years?
Schamberger was there since my brother was there.
But I didn't know he was there that long when we was there.
Schamberger came out.
I thought he left.
Schamberger came in 04.
But I thought he left our freshman year.
Schamberger left our senior year.
Oh, for real?
No, he left junior year.
Well,
End of junior year.
Yeah,
our
yeah.
senior year, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Our senior year, he wasn't there.
Yeah, okay.
So our senior year, we was fucked because we had a whole different coach that didn't have the relationships. But he didn't have relationships with the scouts like Schamberger did. Schamberger had me, Carlos, Matt, Quint, and a couple more people. We was all set.
Where you was gonna go?
Probably Duke. But either Duke or Mississippi State or Marshall. But by the time Scott got there, all the communication and shit just either died or went to a whole nother class, which was 2 classes after us because they weren't his.
And it don't help. It also doesn't help when you have a person that's coaching something that don't have that drive and that love for it.
I can see that.
Like Coach Scott coached football, but he wasn't a football
And
coach.
Schamberger, even if Schamberger didn't win games, he was gonna get you in college. Because as long as you put in the work, Schamberger was gonna find a way to get you in college, no matter what college it was.
Bro, listen.
Well, from what I saw, because a lot of other people got different.
He was your
experiences.
brother coach too, right?
He got that my brother's senior year. I got you. So when my brother and them came up, but the reason my brother was on the sides for the position he was playing. So a lot of them players that was on my brother and them team, they was just them niggas were warriors. Them niggas were soldiers. That's why them niggas were so good. Them niggas played positions they ain't have to play because they wasn't supposed to play because they wanted to win. Them niggas were soldiers. Yeah. That's why them niggas were so good.
Yeah.
Sham inherited that team from Coach Mitton, which is the principal and shit now. But the reason Sham couldn't get some of them boys nowhere because like that, Sham just came in from middle school to coach them boys. And them boys, they ain't want to deal with Sham at that time because they ain't know Sham. All they know, shit, we getting a coach from Booker T.
Oh, that's what he was before Rain?
Mm-hmm. Because he from Tonville. And my brother didn't want to deal with Sham at first. So Sham had to develop that relationship and shit started over.
Is that normal for like people to like get a new coach? You know, you gotta like earn their respect, or they gotta earn their respect. Like, from a player's perspective, like
players or scouts.
From a player's perspective, do like you get a new coach, do they have to earn your respect?
Just about, because honestly, that's
just like how we ran off that white coach.
And guess what he did when he left us? The motherfucker went and ran won 3 championships.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And one in Arkansas and one in Arkansas, one in Mississippi, and 2 here. After he left us.
Y'all ran off a coach?
Cause we didn't run him off.
They didn't want to run the rich ball.
It wasn't even the fact that we ran him off. He didn't understand the kids he was dealing with. He thought he was coming to a situation where all these boys was already like ready to do like just on board.
Yeah.
See what it was, he came in wanted to change the offense and all the other shit, and then
when he came in, he wanted us to get physicals. A lot of us at that time was broke. We had to pay for all this.
That white coach that came after
When
Sham.
the white dude came after Sam left.
They want to run the wishbone.
So he wanted us to get. This is Wednesday.
Yeah.
This Wednesday, he wanted us to go and get our physicals. Physicals at that time was probably like $40. No.
Oh.
This one dude came from up north. Well,
So y'all had a coach come from up north to be surrounded.
Yeah,
Y'all
white
run
dude.
them all.
we didn't technically run him off. He left him his fucking own because, like, this is what I'm trying to get to. He wanted, like all I said, all of us was broke at that time. So physicals at that time was damn near $40.
Yeah.
Sham used to come. Sham, if we didn't get our physicals on time, Sham would take us, and Sham paid out of our pocket. We never knew how much that shit cost.
Yeah.
Because especially when you have insurance. So this man wanted the whole team to be physical by Friday. This is a Wednesday. So when Friday came and he seen ain't nobody had their physical, he threw a fucking fit. And we ain't see him since.
Just before the season started.
This was in the spring
This
of our
this
this was spring of our junior year, going into the senior year.
Damn. Okay.
After the
So
10 years.
that's why we didn't have a spring game, because we ain't had no coach until the last week of spring, which was Coach Scott, and all we had was that red and white game. That's all we had. Well, the last 2 weeks.
You think he would have been good for y'all?
Who? The dude? The man won 3.
You think he would have been good for y'all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do he send kids to college? Do you know? Like, did you research that shit?
If you win championships if you win championships, somebody going to college.
You regret it?
I ain't had no dude.
I know, but do you?
I wanted him to be there.
You did. You was out.
The changes he was making ain't had shit to do with me. He wanted to change the offense.
Yeah.
I ain't had shit to do with that.
I was kind of excited for it. I'm like, well, I don't know, remember Rain having no white coach.
The last time Rain had a white coach, they was number one. They was number one in the state in defense. That was when my brother was playing.
The state?
Hmm?
There's no one in the state?
In defense, yes.
Yeah.
Like 2 years straight. When Schamberger took over, they took over. That was a white man that coached that team. And he took over in like 99.
What's Schamberger at now?
He a principal somewhere. Dunbar. No.
Okay.
He a principal somewhere. I forgot what school.
Man, listen, all I know is the band ain't had number 3 people in it.
Hey, I'm gonna come back to that when I get
And it was Percy and his 2 drumsticks.
With a lot of aggression.
At least we have to play the fight song. Y'all want to score no touchdowns.
Damn.
They scored, we just won't win.
That nigga played goddamn Wycliffe now. I don't want a whole goddamn game.
We sorry, fuck. Here's the crazy part about it. 7-on-7, we was the truth.
Something different. They ain't do.
I can't say we were sorry, man. That was my first year ever playing football. Ever.
That shit was just, it wasn't organized. Though.
It wasn't.
Cause I was seeing you. Yeah, I think about I was seeing you.
You
Goddamn.
motherfuckers out here letting a man who wear a skirt hit y'all?
Not even that. Our defensive coordinator quit on us 3 times.
Yeah.
That was like during the season.
Yeah.
He left and came back 3 times.
But the player couldn't even come back without no repercussion.
He left us on game week, like the week, like 2 days before the game. I wasn't tripping. It helped me out.
But I leave and come back, you want me to do all this extra shit.
But all right, fellas, I think that's enough reminiscing for tonight.
Oh yeah, 2 hours now.
Yeah, pretty much. But we appreciate y'all listening. Make sure y'all follow us on our socials and all that. Leave
The
a
only
like.
reason we went long this week because we know y'all miss us.
Yeah, that's
Hold on, we gotta wait on Band Man.
Oh, that's right. Percy had some stuff to say about the band. I forgot about that.
Get up and say, what you say about the Band, my brother?
No, I was just saying we was happy as hell when y'all finally won the game though.
What game?
After
Shit,
senior year.
we was too.
Shit. Who y'all beat the first game? Senior year.
Andalusia.
It
Andalusia.
In Andalusia. That was a long ride.
No, we was here.
was on.
Who we had to drive to? We had to go a distance to somebody.
It was like Brooklyn, something like that.
That was
On the road game, one was that.
No, I ain't say one. I know I just remember we having to take a long ride across that bridge.
It wasn't long. It wasn't but an hour. Most all games wasn't but an hour.
Nigga, that was a long hour ride.
Y'all talking about I had to lose your foot.
We be there. With Nico.
You ease.
With Nico.
You ease, Robin?
That was 12 fucking years ago.
No, he asked what game we
Let
won.
it go.
He asked what game we won.
Yeah, we beat your
We did play Nico Lim.
Yeah,
They went to Alabama.
What?
Y'all know
And
who
he got
cousin.
his, and he got.
Y'all know who cousin that is?
That's
That's your cousin. Got his ass ran over.
That was from.
That was crazy. How you get ran over when you a prospect to go to Bama?
He wasn't prospect. He had signed that.
No, I'm saying, but he was going. You know, they got his ass ran over.
Well, he committed that week.
More than once. In one game. If they would have seen that before he got committed, they would have took that shit out
He
for him.
caught the pick. So.
Did he go to the NFL? I was just saying, he did. How long did he play a minute? Because I know straight from
years, and then he was coaching for Texas this year, and now he coaching for somebody else.
You said how many he played in the NFL?
I don't know. Shit, I don't count.
About 3.
About 3. Oh, so he about the average length of NFL player. Okay. Who he went to?
Went to Broncos.
Bronco. Ain't no fucking way. Cause I'm a Bronco fan.
He went undrafted, I think.
He went cause I'm a
Oh,
fan.
if he did get drafted late round.
I know all them motherfuckers.
He did for a couple years.
For the Broncos?
Mm.
I ain't being funny. I'm not being funny.
No.
But bro, I couldn't have never touched the field because I'm a Bronco fan. Lord.
I don't even know who quarterback for the Broncos now.
But you a fan.
We got no fucking quarterback.
Yes, I
You
do.
a fan.
No, the fuck we
Yes,
don't.
I do.
No, we don't. They let Russ
I know
go.
who y'all quarterback
And they
is.
want goddamn steal them to play.
It ain't still him. It's locked.
Fuck no. Lock ain't back.
I really did thought y'all was gone, though.
We finna go in a minute.
No, I'm just messing with y'all. I just heard the door kept opening and closing.
We finna let what was Craig mama name?
I don't know.
Hey, we gonna let y'all do Craig and whatever.
I just really want y'all to leave so I can turn the app back on.
Trying to do it like they did Craig.
You go ahead and turn the air back on. I'm finna stop it.
Look at his ball just dead.
Y'all say y'all goodbyes. Y'all say y'all's already. Is that what you
Be
Wait,
said?
no, you can get
Oh
back.
my bad. I thought that's what y'all was saying when I
Wait, no, you can get back.
Oh okay.
Go ahead.
I wish.
What's your last words? What's your final words, Preston?
Women get in their kitchen, cook your man something to eat, and you know, like it's the weekend. Do something special for that nigga. You know,
Hold on.
they already work.
Hold
40 hours a
on.
week.
Now that I think about it, nigga, you been promoting the goddamn podcast, and this is what you gonna say? You been telling people come listen to the podcast. I heard about a couple lessons you had.
Yeah, hey. Shout out to South Alabama.
This nigga just told a room full of women to listen to this podcast, and that's the shit he say.
Hey, right, man, look, before we go, I just want to give a shout out to my my plug. I can't put no name to him, man. Grandma cookies on deck.
Got them jerky.
I got the jerky, man. They spicing, man. So y'all,
Nah, ain't even jerky.
Jet links by the way.
Meat. It's
you know what I'm
meat
saying?
sticks.
So
No
I got the meat.
No diddy.
I got the meat for you ladies.
We ain't talking about Arby's.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, they ain't nothing but $1. So holla at your boy, all right? Me and my plug, we trying to do this thing the right way.
Appreciate that, Theo. Anyway,
I said a plug.
if y'all want to, y'all find me in the streets. But anyway, that's another episode of Got to Be More Careful podcast, man. Make sure y'all follow us on all our socials. Leave a like, rate, share, everything like that. And I don't know if we're going to record again, but we'll definitely let y'all know.
Got to be more careful. And get in that kitchen.